fight against John Wayne Bobbitt was supposed to occur. And what I've heard is that John Wayne Bobbitt got checked out medically right before the fight, as they often do in these things, and his blood pressure was so high they wouldn't let Levy fight this guy.
Are you kidding me? John Wayne Bobbitt was the problem?
Yeah, he was out of shape. And then the next thing I heard was that, Beetle went out and boxed that other midget.
The little guy, yeah.
And that's kind of like
Dominic.
WWF. They make it so Beetle wins.
Oh, really? It's all arranged.
Well, yeah.
Beetle couldn't live with himself if he lost.
Right. They make it so Beetle wins. But it's just funny to watch, evidently. But okay, fine. And but if you're going to do that, have him fight like a 6'9" guy.
And still win. Why another midget?
Yeah, it would be great.
Yeah, the other midget's shorter than him.
Yeah, they always put him up against another midget. But if you're going to fake it, make it funny.
Yeah, because it's believable. It's weird. Right, exactly.
Well, let him fight
Jose Canseco.
A regular size
let him
guy.
fight Jose Canseco.
I bet Canseco would do it at this point.
He's available?
Yeah.
So then the other thing was that, so Levy went out and boxed a guy.
They just pulled up anybody.
I don't know. Gary, can you explain who Levy fought? Because Gary thinks it was just fixed or something.
That he was never going to fight John Wayne Bobbitt?
Sal, give me the whole rundown on it.
So what happened was, like you said, Bobbitt had high blood pressure.
Okay.
And I find that kind of odd because he's fighting guys who've been on coke and drugs and liquor his whole life. That's not a
that
problem.
part of it. I thought that was real. I'm just saying.
It is real. It is real. And they couldn't sanction it because they could have gotten a lot of trouble if, God forbid, something happened.
Right.
So they put in this other guy out of the blue, some backup boxer to fight.
But didn't
Levy.
you say it looked like it was fixed?
I mean, at first I thought that, but apparently I talked to Levy afterwards. It definitely wasn't fixed from what he
Why
said.
would there be a backup?
It didn't look fixed.
He's drinking that fucking Kool-Aid.
All right, go ahead.
Ignore him.
Wait, hold on. I can tell you what
He got
happened.
paid to be there, so ignore him.
Let Gary do it.
Because you have an agenda.
Because you're ruining this. You're
How?
not telling the truth.
I am.
You're not telling you what you just told me, what we just
I
talked
said
about
the way
out there.
the guy wobbled, he wobbled like a cartoon character, and that looked fixed.
Right.
And then when
okay, Gary, why don't you tell the
Everybody said that the guy fought earlier, and he fought a fight, and he lost, but you could see that the guy could clearly fight.
Right.
Suddenly, he got to fighting Levy. He didn't know how to fight.
Right.
And it looked retarded. Levy hit him, and the guy wobbled all over the place. It looked like a cartoon character.
So you're saying Levy scored a knockout?
Yeah, well, yeah. There it is. That's it. There's the fight here.
Oh, please. This looks like the WWE.
I didn't really.
Oh, Howard, watch it again.
Yeah, I missed it.
Howard, I agree with Gary. It's awful.
First of all, why aren't his hands up? I love that going down to the knee.
But
so Bob won that fight.
I got to tell you, if the fight was fixed, Bob might be the only guy I know in the history of boxing who, in a fixed fight, got a black eye.
And he pulled his shoulder out.
Right.
He was sent to the hospital.
So can
he was into them.
Levy's a friend of mine. I desperately don't want
What is he doing?
I don't want to get the guy in a position where I'm costing him money by my opinion on shit because maybe he's making money on this. I don't know.
I don't think he is. That's the whole point.
Yeah, so what the fuck is he doing? If that was fixed and it looks like it was, what is Bob's agenda?
I think Bob wants to get somehow to a bigger level in show business, and in some convoluted way he feels with all
This
of this.
is giving him a name?
It's giving him something to do other than comedy.
It's not making him. It's not making him any more money, and it's not giving him any more PR.
It makes any sense. I'm telling you what's in his head.
But it doesn't. In other words, the only PR he gets is coming on the show, which we put him on anyway without the fighting.
Well, yeah, but it gives him an agenda that's sort of interesting.
Let me ask you something, though.
I don't know.
I am of the opinion that he was never fighting John Wayne Bobbitt.
I don't believe that.
Look, why do they have a backup boxer?
Because it was a guy who just fought from another
He fought
fight.
earlier in the day.
Yeah.
So he had fought someone else already?
Yeah, like an hour ago.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, he was just there. They had to get somebody in the ring with Bob.
And they said when he fought an hour earlier, Robin, he did not look like that guy you just saw.
No, but I mean, watch the part where he goes towards the ropes. All of a sudden, he does like the monster mash or something.
I got one more. I know it's visual, but you just need to see it. You have to watch Beetlejuice and Dominic. They fight. Dominic's kicking the crap out of him. And then suddenly Beetlejuice musters up the energy, and he knocks out Dominic.
I gotta see.
But again,
that's a fix.
Yeah.
There they go. His beat.
Dominic's wailing all over.
Dominic's wailing on him. Boom.
Oh,
that one punch.
That's funny. At least Dominic takes a good dive.
Well, when is that going to be on Howard TV, all this?
I'm not sure.
Is Bobby's fight going to be on too?
I hope so.
Yeah.
We're going to try to put everything on. I'd put it on this second if I could, but tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night? That's the greatest.
That is the best.
Beatles fight's the best.
Yeah.
I need to see that again.
Oh, my
A lot of action.
goodness.
But there's Beat taking a beating. And then Beat just one big powerhouse punch, and down goes Dominic, and the fight is over.
What a shot.
Everyone's laughing.
That's a hard right hand.
I don't even think that hard right hand hit him.
Somebody told me Levy's in the hospital.
He went to the hospital that night because he popped his shoulder out. Levy went to swing at that guy, and he missed, and he popped his shoulder out when he missed.
Here we go. Oh my, Dominic coming out with huge bombs. Oh, he's going low, he's going high. Beetle has yet to throw a punch. Beetle is being swarmed right now by Dominic. It's not having any effect on him. Now Beetle starts throwing back. Look out! Dominic running away. Beetle playing rope-a-dope. Wow! Unbelievable. Beetle is taking all the shots, and he's not being fazed by it. He's walking through Dominic's barrage. And he puts his arms up, thinking he won when the ref separated. The ref apparently counting it a standing knockdown and giving Beetle an 8 count. Beetle thinking he won the fight. And now they go back at it. Big Papa throwing vicious overhand rights. Now Beat winding up, getting ready. Beat's trainer Bobby Rooney yelling for him to punch, and there's the end of round one, and Beetle nails him with a shot at the end of the bell. Wow! Bobby Rooney, his trainer, giving me a confident thumbs up. Round number 2. Oh, here we go. Beetle swinging wildly. These two hitting each other. Oh, Dominic's hurt. Dominic's hurt. Dominic's hurt. He's trying to get Beetle to come in on him. Dominic's definitely out of gas. There he goes. Dominic is down. Dominic is down and his glove is off. Dominic is down, his glove is off. Beetle has his hands up. Dominic looks wasted, I'll be honest with you. If you've ever seen a drunk guy fighting outside a bar at 3 a.m., this is what it looks like. And that was ruled a knockdown by the referee. Here we go. Boom! Beetle taking a big overhand right again to the back of the head. Not phasing him. Beetle holding, taking all his punches. Took a couple flush, and now Beetle throws back. Dominic down again. Dominic is completely out of energy. Big Papa looks like he's ready to vomit. Here we go. Papa with a solid shot. Beetle taking him on as usual. Bam! A huge right by Beetlejuice. And Papa is down flat on his back. My! His legs are still there. The referee giving him an 8 count. Asking him where he is. All right. Dominic talked a big game before this fight. Let's see what happens. Third and final round. Here we go. Dominic again with an overhand right. Combos, and Beetle slugs him with a solid right. Dominic hurt. Oh my! Dominic hit Beetlejuice with a hard shot, and he went down. That one definitely hurt Dominic, and not only did he not see it, I didn't see it. Here we go again. Beetle taking a shot. That Beetle can take a punch. Dominic just throwing almost lifeless punches. Wow! Beetle just annihilated him. That's it. Dominic's corner throwing in the towel. Beetle has won the bout.
Ladies and gentlemen, He will be fighting for John Wayne Bobbitt, who we apologize is not able to be up here tonight. Having spent some time down in Northern Virginia, your blood pressure can really go up living down there with the traffic. We hope he'll be alright, but we do apologize to everybody out here. We're sorry he's not able to be here, but his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner with a 0-1 record, fighting out of Philadelphia Sports Club from Cherry Hill, New Jersey. He hates people, especially you. Please welcome the Reverend Bob Levy. Ladies and gentlemen, before we get the fight started tonight, we'd like to welcome up, as he made the trip all the way here, please welcome John Wayne Bobbitt.
Well, they said I can't fight because I have high blood pressure, I guess. I don't believe that's true, but... See, I want to fight, but they said I can't. I came all the way out here to fight, so you guys did a good fight, but obviously you won't let me fight. Let me fight, right? I'm here to fight, I came all the way out here to fight.
The whole problem was, this is the second time or fourth time today we checked his high blood pressure. John's a real nice guy. Unfortunately, this situation. What? No, listen. Yeah, but that's the way it is. It's not fucking fair. The doctor said no. I'm not going to jeopardize this. You're more than welcome to fight. In January, you're going to have my blood pressure, but I can't fuck around. Excuse my language.
Bob moving around, throwing the jab. Right hand. Oh my, Bob nailed him with a huge right. Oh, and a left. Bob hurt him with his first punch. Look at Bob. Bob putting it together. Levy showing him. That body shot looked like it hurt Levy. He backed up off of it. But Bob, man, coming out with some really huge overhand hooks, rights and lefts, and connected. And you saw the opponent just blink and dazed look on his face. Oh, and now Bobby got hit with a straight right. And now again. And now it looks like, oh, and Bob's taking a lot of body shots right now. Look out. Big right by Bob Levy. Big right. Bob looking to pick his shots. He's measuring them with that little faint jab. Bob throwing the jab, working off of it, throwing a right. Oh, and a solid shot by Bob. Bob getting caught with a solid shot. Oh, wow. And a big bomb. Look out. His opponent looks hurt. He's dazed, his legs buckled. Bob going to a neutral corner. Leon shouting instructions at him. Bob really connecting with a huge right. He's been talking about it. He's saying how he has a huge right, and he's been connecting with it. Second round is over. And it's round 3. Here we go. Bob again, taking his time. Throwing a jab. Oh, look at the defense. Look out. And Bob's getting hit with a big right. Oh, he just got hit with another big right. And another one. He looks woozy. Bob looks hurt. Bob looks hurt. He's taking shots. I think they're giving Bob a standing 8 count. The referee considering that a standing knockdown. Bob looks dazed. He looks woozy. He's ready. Leon yelling to Bob to keep your hands up. Bob is measuring his opponent, but he's leaving his arms and his face wide open. Any shot could drop him. There was a big oh my. Bob just took a huge shot.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner by unanimous decision, the Reverend Bob
Cloris, good morning. How are you doing today?
I don't know yet. I'll find out. Who's that? Look. Oh,
I
dear.
think that's a cutout of Nicole Bass, bodybuilder. So, so you excited to be on the show today?
I think I am.
What are you nervous?
No,
No.
just don't know what to expect. Is this the room?
You'll be waiting here for a little bit.
Why?
Well, Howard's not ready. I think we're running a little late, but you'll be going in just a minute. But what are you going to be talking about today?
I don't know. My book.
Your book, right?
Yeah. What are you doing this for?
This is for Howard's TV show.
This is.
Yes. He as well. He has a TV. He has his own channel actually, called Howard TV, and this will be on TV tomorrow night.
I thought that was I. Right there.
That's Rapping Granny.
Cloris Leachman, let me say a few words about her. A very noted actress. She's 84 years old now.
I didn't realize.
Yeah, she's in pretty good condition.
She was on Dancing with the Stars recently.
She was on one of my favorite television shows, which was Mary Tyler Moore's show. Then she went on to do the Rhoda show.
She became
And she was in a number of
Mel Brooks movies, including my favorite movie of all time, Young Frankenstein.
Yeah.
In terms of comedy, it's one of the best.
And High Anxiety is a not as well known Mel Brooks
I loved
movie.
High Anxiety.
But her and Harvey Korman are so fucking funny.
And also, Cloris Leachman won an Academy Award for the movie Last Picture Show, which I'm a big fan of, too.
That's an awesome movie.
So it's great to meet her. She got a autobiography out. And
there she is.
Let me see her. Wow, there you are, world famous actress. Cloris Leachman. Look at that. Let me soak that in. You're moving pretty good. You're moving pretty good.
She looks good.
You know, it's a funny thing with you, Cloris Leachman. You know, most broads who are 84 years old, show Miss Leachman where she can sit. How are you, my
Say
dear?
hello to her first.
Hello. Oh, two. Thank you. Yes, hello.
No. She's 82.
Oh, 82.
Here, sit down, Miss
Wow.
Leachman.
I'm going to be 83 next month, so that's 1 year you got.
How you learn to act so good? How'd you learn how to act? Where do you go to school?
Well, I was in the actor's studio, but that was later. But that I learned things there that were good.
Is that where you met Marlon Brando at Actors Studio?
Yeah.
I was going to say, were you with Marlon?
And he wanted to bang you, huh?
Well, I think so. Yes, he did.
And you cried because he stared at you funny.
That's right. Years later.
We got a creep over there, Benji. He stares at these women till he makes them cry.
And he don't look like Brando.
He's no Brando.
I didn't know. I always was a fan of yours, but I didn't know you were so wild. I didn't know you had a wild side to you, like crazy wild. You know what I mean?
I think I'm a lot of different people. Last week I figured that out.
Were you ever medicated?
No.
You were never put in a mental institution?
None of these people needed medication?
Good idea.
They never put you on
Well,
medication.
on Dancing with the Stars, right? The first time I went out there, and what's the Italian?
Tom Bergeron?
The other one.
The host? The
Italian.
woman? The girl?
The man.
No, the guy.
Italian black hair on the right.
What the hell
The
you?
judge,
Oh,
the
that
judge.
judge, the gay guy.
Yeah, well, all of a sudden,
Bruno.
all of a sudden, I put my. Now, I didn't decide to do that night. It was.
You spread your legs for him.
No, I didn't.
You didn't?
My leg went up there. In spite of me, I didn't have anything to do with it. I made no decision.
Right.
And there it was, and we were looking at it. I was as surprised as they were.
So you put it up on the judge's table?
When you were a young woman, you were a beauty queen, right? You were in Miss America pageant.
Yeah.
And you didn't win the Miss America pageant,
Well, I
did you?
got a $1,000 scholarship.
You did.
And I took singing lessons 2 years later in New York, and then I played the lead in South Pacific on Broadway for Rodgers and Hammerstein.
Were you a virgin when you were in the Miss America pageant?
No,
You were not. You were already doing men.
I wasn't doing them, no.
You were not.
I'd
They
stopped.
were doing you.
No, I think I'd stopped for a while.
You never had an affair with a woman?
Never.
I could
Have
see you maybe getting into it.
Did you?
No,
Have
yes. Many affairs with women.
How many?
With women?
Yeah.
I mean, I've had my share.
Well, how many?
3?
3?
4? I don't know. I mean,
No, by the time you were 13, how many?
by the time I was 13, I had a girlfriend who I made out with, but I was embarrassed to feel her breasts. So I read a book on on foreplay.
What did
But
it say? Tell me.
It said that I should, how to fondle the breast and how to put my finger in her vagina. And it was a marriage manual my father had. And
marriage manual.
It was called on your wedding night. And I began to read it. But enough about me.
Cloris, you could have a seat.
Yeah, would you like to
Cloris,
sit
sit
down,
down.
Cloris?
She's wandering around. You can't go anywhere. You might as well sit down.
Sit down. She's tied up in an umbilical cord. Let me.
Shouldn't I be in front of something?
Do you? Yeah. We want you to sit down so you can't fall down. A lot of people your age fall down. You know that. I don't want you falling down. What?
Did you say vagina?
Vagina.
I'm a little behind you, but I'm catching up.
Sit down. How's your vagina?
Well, as of when?
When is the last time you had sex with a man? Was it a long time ago, or are you still active?
I'm still active.
You're a
I
good-looking
think
woman.
it's been about 40 years.
Is that true?
Maybe.
Are you
40?
serious?
Come
40
on.
years?
I think so.
You didn't have. What are you talking
You'd have
about?
been
Mary
42.
Tyler Moore, Ed Asner wanted you. That wasn't 40 years ago.
That was longer.
No. Mary Tyler Moore show was
Well, it started
It's in,
39 years ago.
39 years ago.
Yeah.
Who are you?
That's Artie.
My name's Artie. I met
Hi,
you
darling.
before.
You worked together.
You worked with him.
When?
You probably don't even remember doing the show. There's a show called Norm.
I don't remember.
I know you.
Who was Norm?
Norm Macdonald was a comedian
It was on
from Saturday Night
ABC.
Live.
Probably about 9 years ago on ABC.
He had a sitcom. You did the sitcom.
Laurie Metcalf was on.
And Artie describes you were sitting in the makeup room, and you
With
whipped-
my vagina?
and you whipped your breasts out and put them on a table right in front of Artie. I said you should have whipped your penis out and put it on the table.
I didn't do that.
on
He
the
claims he did.
makeup on the tray of like the the makeup trailer. They have like that little
Ledge.
I didn't ever do that. Okay. Elizabeth Taylor did it once.
He claims he saw you do it.
Well, no, I was told she did.
You didn't
say
witness
it.
never did it.
Oh, you never
All right,
did it.
well.
All right.
Only to nurse children is only time.
You breastfed?
Everybody.
How did you know to do that? Back in the day, they
I
never
was-
breastfed.
Joanne Woodward and I were the two people who were on television. We changed the whole face of this country. Women started nursing their children again.
My mother says to me her greatest disappointment was she didn't breastfeed me. She said women just didn't know about it back then. They
Are you
know.
older than we were?
I'm 55.
Yeah, I think you're older.
How old are your kids?
Well, they're all balding.
Yeah. I look very young, just like you. You see most of these alta cockers who run around in their 80s, and they can barely move themselves. You are spry. You're
Sprightly?
Yeah, no, you're in great shape. Why?
And you look good. You didn't do a lot of plastic surgery or anything.
Did you get pulled back a little or what?
Where?
Did you ever have your breasts done or your
No.
face? Did you have your face done at all?
Never.
Never. You see?
That's why you look
the right.
good.
You look like a human
Yeah.
being.
Well, I always tried to eat well.
Right.
Healthily.
Yes. What do you eat?
Oh, macaroni and cheese.
No, you don't.
I had it twice in one day in Texas just now.
When you grow up a very good-looking woman like yourself, life is easier, isn't it? I was never blessed with a beautiful face.
I think you do have a beautiful face.
Well, you're older now. You're a little,
No,
you're a
I
little less
always
picky.
liked your kind of face.
No, you.
What kind of face is
what
that?
kind of face is that?
It has.
Jewy?
Yeah.
You like that face?
I like that face.
Yeah.
And if you were bald, I would like that too.
You would. No, you wouldn't. You have no idea. You should see me with a shower cap on. It's not pretty.
Howard was slapped a yarmulke.
I was slapped a yarmulke. So,
When did you decide to get kind of, raunchy?
When did I decide?
Was it a decision?
Well, maybe it was a conscious decision to let it all fly on the radio. And I would say that was in my career about 1980 when I was in Detroit.
How old were you?
I was in my I was early 20s. And I said, I can no longer hold back. If I'm going to be successful at this, I have to let it fly, let it go.
Do you
and be
make
honest.
as much money now as you did before?
What do you mean?
Before
When I was on
what?
regular radio?
Mm-hmm.
I do better here. A little bit better. Not much, but a little bit
Did you
better.
lose any money in these times?
You weren't a Bernie Madoff victim, I hope.
No.
Were you?
I hear that I'm in good shape.
You hear you're in good shape.
Yes.
What, do you have somebody who invests your money for
Oh,
you?
yes.
And what is it, in the stock market?
No.
What do you have it in?
Oh, I don't know,
T-bills?
cars and
No.
insurance. and
What do you have it in?
I don't know. That's
You don't
why
know?
I have somebody.
You don't pay attention to your
No, I
finances?
don't.
Don't you think that's foolish?
No, it's like, I like sports, but to get involved with them means I just have to care and follow through and keep up and read and do all that stuff about.
Are you a millionaire? You have to be, right?
I should be.
How many times have you been married in your life?
Once.
And was he a rich guy? I imagine you married a wealthy man.
No, he could. The day we were married, we were at the minister's house afterward for a little, peanut butter sandwiches and cake. And I said, George, I think we should go. People can't leave till we leave.
Right.
Where are you taking me? He said, where would you like to go?
Why?
I said, George, I told you 2 weeks ago. He said, I don't have any money. We had to, I don't know.
Why would you marry a man without money? You were sought after. You're a Hollywood actor.
beautiful,
Be
yeah.
careful. You're going to fall over with that thing.
We don't know
pull
that
on
any of this stuff is really
None of it's
put
sturdy.
together well.
You're going to break it. Listen to me. You're not wearing the bra, are you?
Yes, I am.
You are? Okay. I thought you were braless today.
Oh, you liar, pants on fire.
And you're a large-chested woman. You have ample bosom. You didn't ever needed breast implants, did you?
No.
You're a C cup?
D, 30. I was
D.
a 32D all my life, and then suddenly I became 36D. So, I guess that's.
Nobody builds them like you anymore. Everything is fake. My mother has beautiful breasts, big D cups, and they just don't. Robin's very lucky, but the very few women have what you have, do they? Everybody's fake now, right?
Well, a lot of people are.
And
you're a funny man.
When you played Nurse Diesel in High Anxiety, you had the big points in your breast.
I know.
What were they? Like,
I don't know. They were hollow.
see, my mother's the same age as you, but I'm going to tell you something. You're less uptight. My
Your
mother's
mother's not that uptight.
Well, my mother will not shave her bush.
I don't know what Cloris does down there.
Did you see the vagina, whatever they were?
Vagina monologues?
Yeah.
Sure.
I think some woman called hers my down there.
My down there.
My down there.
Grow up.
I just called it my pee-pee.
You fully shaved? You take all the hair off?
Oh, no.
You leave it all there?
Well, how do you like it?
Full bush?
Oh, my goodness. This is the funniest place where I am. I'm in the middle of the room, and there's a sofa here, but it just doesn't even have a...
She wants to be in front of something, I think, because she's got a skirt on, right?
It doesn't have a table or anything in
You
front
don't
of
need
it.
a table. Sit down and relax.
Well,
sit back here by me.
Cross your legs.
Sit on Artie's lap.
Right. Want to sit back here?
No.
Yeah.
No, sit over there.
I want to sit with you.
No, sit there.
Sit here?
Sit there.
You don't have an option.
I'm on a
Sit
doggy
down.
leash plugged into something.
Doggy leash. No, that's your headphones. Those are your headphones.
Why is she all locked in over there alone, and all you men are out
It's
here?
better she be there.
Why?
Because we're horny and she gets excited. We keep her locked up. She too doesn't.
Cloris, as a producer of the show, I beg you to sit.
What would happen if I don't?
Nothing, but I would feel more comfortable.
Well, I would too, but I'm not facing anybody then.
No, you're looking at me. Get one-on-one with me. Come on.
Well,
Get lost.
they're talking.
Come on. Sit down. Sit down.
They haven't said down there yet, but
We'll shut up.
Why don't you shave it?
would you like for me to?
No, you don't shave your vagina at all? You keep it all natural growth down there? Do you really? Do you? Or do you groom it? You don't. See, that's how my mom is. I don't get you, broads. Old school.
Why don't you come out here and be with me?
She wants help. She needs help.
She feels lost.
It's an insane asylum.
I just tell you one thing, I wash it.
I know
She
you wash it.
does
But why
wash
would you
it.
be against grooming it or shaving it? Why do women...
Because I like it the way it is.
Why do women of your generation take such offense to that? Why not look great for your man when you pull off your panties? You don't want to look like Larry from the Three Stooges. Or,
You don't want to have a lot of short, stubby hair either.
but you're against it. In other words, the concept of that turns you off.
No, it doesn't. I like mine the way it is.
Okay, so it's full.
When you wear a bathing suit, though, does it?
Don't the hair stick out of the
No,
sides?
I'm not a black-haired, long thing kind of person.
You don't wear a bathing suit with like a skirt around it, do you? Or, no. You know, I hate that.
Hey, Cloris, how you doing?
Anytime you want to go, just leave.
She doesn't know what she's doing.
This is the honest. I've never stood in the middle of a studio before. If I sit down, everybody's behind me, like we're going to
Come
watch
on.
something.
I mean, are
Let's
you
go over some more memories of the Norm Show.
You're high, aren't you? Careful, don't hurt yourself. You're going to break your hip, I know it. You're going to break your hip.
You
Go
funny?
sit down in that couch. You're going to break your hip, I'm telling you.
She's fine. She's fine.
She's going to fall over.
She's stable. She's
Let
stable.
me
about
pound this back together.
Yeah,
I
really.
pulled it
Don't
Yeah,
lean
easy.
too
Don't
hard
worry
over
about
there.
it. Did you ever do drugs in your life?
Do drugs.
Smoke weed?
About 3 times.
You try acid? Nothing
No.
like heroin, nothing?
There were some little, what were they? Oh, mushrooms.
Oh, yeah?
We were out camping.
Why would you do that? I'd have to be on mushrooms if you took
do
me
the
camping.
mushrooms if you're
Well,
camping.
camping, it
horrible.
was easy.
Right. You were probably in a really
A
luxurious...
skunk came out at night.
So you took magic mushrooms? Mm-hmm. Yeah. I loved reading about your love affairs. You really
Who did
were...
you have
She
love
was very
affairs
sexually active, and I could see you were a lot of fun in the sack. I mean, I could just picture
I don't
what
know.
went
I
on.
didn't shave. I don't know if there's any.
Were you wild sexually when you were very active? I mean, were you up for, like many women
Now,
of your
nobody would
generation?
have guessed this.
Many
yeah.
women of your generation would just lie on their backs and lay there like a lox. But you,
Lie
Did you
there like a
consider-
lox.
yeah, I think that you were very into it. I would imagine you were very sensuous. That you
Did you
weren't-
consider it a duty, or were
Yeah.
you into
I
it?
even see you're licking your lips now. You're thinking, yeah, you're getting worked up, aren't you?
I think she might want to have sex today.
Do you still pleasure yourself, or have you stopped? Why is that funny? I'm curious.
I don't know where my down there is.
I'm hoping I stop in a few years pleasuring myself. It's crazy.
No,
I'm 55.
no,
I should
you
get
can't
over
do
it
that.
already.
Why are you gonna-
I can't get over it. I love it.
That's silly.
I love it. I love myself. Don't you love it? Do you love it? When you were,
You pleasure yourself?
Yes, I do.
when you were a young woman, did your mother say to you, "Don't touch yourself"?
Down there.
Was your mother very uptight and she would teach you not to
No,
touch
I would
yourself?
ask her about her and Daddy, and she never would answer me. And one day I guess she'd gone to the library. She came home and threw a book in on my bed, which I read.
What was the book?
I don't remember. But it was about that sort
About
of thing.
that kind of thing.
So
And
that's how you learned about the birds and the bees?
so you never thought sex was dirty or a bad thing?
No.
No. And your parents, they were married or they got a divorce?
They were married.
They were married. So you come from a very fine background, don't you?
Very fine.
Very fine. And you got along with your parents?
My mother.
You got along with your mother, not your father?
No.
Did he beat you? Did he sexually abuse you?
He did not sexually abuse me.
But he beat you?
No, he didn't beat me.
He ignored you.
Yeah. He had no interest in you?
No.
He felt you were not
It was
worthy?
when the men pay for everything and the women raise the children.
Right,
Clean
yes.
the house and cook the meals and wash the dishes.
The good old days.
Was he an alcoholic? Was he a drinker?
No.
He was not.
Buck Leachman. Good
Wow.
man.
Good man. Oh, you liked him?
No.
No.
I hated him.
He's a good man, though.
But he was a good man.
No, he was honest and fair,
Yeah.
but he'd scare me, and I didn't like to be scared.
Did he ever hold you in his arms and say, "You're beautiful
Never.
and I love you"?
Never.
Is that what you need me to do to you?
Yes.
I'm not doing that.
Why?
No, I'll do it if you want it. Sure.
I'll shave.
You are beautiful. Back in the 60s, did you ever get into any of that rebirthing stuff? I'll go through my birth again.
I
Did you-
just had children.
And, you know, I'm going to talk to you about some of your sexual conquests, because this is the new book.
Give me
This
her
is-
list.
All right. First
Ed
of all-
Asner wanted her. Huh? Is that
Yeah,
the-
oh, yeah, she turned them down.
Yeah, she
good
said
for
she had
you.
to lose weight. I saw that.
I'll tell you a guy she had sex with, but she doesn't quite admit it. But I can
Who's
tell.
that?
I can tell she has, and I'll reveal that.
Ronald
in a minute.
Reagan.
No, she went out with Ronald Reagan.
Yeah?
Ronald Reagan, you didn't like. He was a stiff, right?
I thought he was really square when I was on KRNT KSO in Des Moines, and he was on WHO, and he was in sports.
He was a radio guy.
Yeah, we thought he was kind of square.
Right. And you didn't give it up to him, huh? You didn't give him sex.
No.
Did you kiss him on the date?
No, we
No.
never had a date.
Oh, no.
I did his show twice,
Yeah.
and once he took me across the street, and he was suddenly the darlingest man. I was just shocked that he was gallant. He was.
Are you sorry you didn't take up with him? You could have been the first lady of the
I
United
could.
States.
He's not my type.
Right. He needs a lot of maintenance. He needs care, right? I mean, he was the
I
kind
like
of guy.
men who are really funny,
Aye.
a little bit mean.
A little bit mean.
You like
Well,
to
you're
get
in the
spanked?
I'm glad you know what you like.
You're in the right room.
Have you ever been with men who wanted to smack you, or like spank you
No.
sexually?
I got spanked once.
You did?
The fuck?
With who? Who spanked you?
Senator? He was in
Senator Kennedy.
Claiborne.
Senator Claiborne spanked you? Sexually.
I think we were third cousins.
Is that true? So he liked it rough. And you're in the doggy position, I assume, nude.
No.
And he started to spank you.
No, I wasn't in any doggy position
No, you don't like
that
that?
I've ever seen a dog in.
It was a sexual thing, and he started to spank you.
That's right.
Wow. And you said, no, I'm putting my foot down.
I didn't say anything. I was, what?
Did it turn you on?
No, I didn't like it.
Careful, you're gonna fall down.
She wants to be able to
You're
see
gonna
you.
hurt yourself.
I
I
know.
know.
Get
She's
comfortable.
okay.
I know you're gonna fall.
She's
Artie
okay.
Lang.
I'm watching her. She's
Norm.
okay.
How'd you know my last name?
Here is some of your. First of all, here is some of your conquests. You had a one-night stand with Gene Hackman. This is all in your new book.
Gene Hackman.
Gene Hackman, the famous Gene. Well, this
During
is,
Young Frankenstein, huh?
no, during the filming of. I'll tell you what. Cloris had a one-night stand with Gene Hackman in 1970. They were both shooting films in San Francisco. They had dinner together in a hotel before the sex. You could have done better than Gene
You have
Hackman.
one night stand with Gene
Not that
Hackman?
night.
Yeah, that was the only one. Also, you say Marlon Brando hit on you many times, but you became scared when he
Not-
gave you a certain sexual look.
No. Not too many times. Just
Right.
3 or 4.
Right.
That was when we were in our 20s.
He was crazy.
Well, later, after we were all friends for many, 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 many years, and we went to dinner, that's when that happened.
I see. And
I never talked to him again.
because it was a scary kind of look.
It was an awful, awful. It
Predator.
would be like, without sex, rape. It was beyond what was. It was cruel. It was shocking to
In
me.
other
I
words,
never
you
talked to him
ceased
again.
being human. You were like a wolf being stared at by staring at a piece of meat. You were the piece of meat.
Well,
And
no, it wasn't sexual at all.
It was angry.
It was angry, yeah.
He was angry, I think. Angry with women, angry with people.
It scared me, and I cried. I don't.
Handsome man, though.
Oh, he's a darling guy.
Yeah.
Funny.
Well, maybe he was fasting. A lot of people do that.
And then they get cranky.
That's right. And this Ed Asner story in your book, Mary Tyler Moore show, fantastic. You still friends with her? Or
Oh, sure.
Oh, yeah?
All
I
of
feel
us.
like she just blew you off after the show, no?
Oh no.
Who's all of us? Is Rhoda in there, too?
Everybody. Every single person. Yeah.
You're all close. What do you mean by close? You call each other?
No.
What,
What is close?
What are you talking close?
what do you, I mean, when you say you're close to
When
these...
she does something, they
Yeah.
call us, and we all go there because we want to see each other.
So you're not close. You're not really friends with the Mary Tyler Moore
Yes, we
people.
are. Very.
Who are you really friends with?
I'm friends with Valerie.
Valerie
Okay.
Harper?
Okay.
She's not a nudnik?
She's quite smart.
Yeah.
And I saw her in her, the Jewish woman who ran Israel.
Golda Meir.
I saw her do that show, and she's fantastic.
And you have Valerie's phone number. You're able to speak with her and this kind of thing.
Yes.
Maybe I should do that with you. You could be a good famous friend for me. I'll
You're
call you
going to
up.
exchange numbers?
I need famous friends. I'm sick and tired of these regular dopes I hang out
You're
with.
tired of calling Ross?
Yeah. I'm tired of Ross and Richie. I want famous friends. It must be wonderful to have famous friends, people of accomplishment, people who you can relate to.
I don't have any famous friends.
You have Valerie Harper.
Well,
Valley Bird.
she's
Valley
very
Harper.
busy and gone all the time.
Yeah.
So
So Mary Tyler Moore really isn't your friend. After all those years of working
I
together,
never liked her.
You never
Really?
did. She rejected you.
no, she didn't.
Why
What was
didn't you
not
like her?
likable about Mary?
I'm teasing you.
No, you didn't like her. You said that with such honesty and sincerity.
You can tell us.
She's a horrible person, right?
She won't shave.
She won't. Does she shave? Do you ever see her naked all the years you worked together? Gorgeous girl,
I
right?
don't know that I've seen her all naked, half naked.
Half naked.
I saw her from behind.
Is that right? No, is that true?
Yeah,
Beautiful girl, huh?
Tall.
beautiful.
In her day, right?
Oh,
Maron. Yeah. I know. Now, well, she's whining about this and that, but back in that day, she was terrific.
look out.
Yeah, you bet. Let's see. Okay, Mel Brooks hit on you. The famous Mel Brooks, a man you should have given yourself to.
Well, I didn't know he was the writer of a little thing I did with Tony Randall.
And why not have sex with Mel Brooks? He's a mishkite, right? He's not that handsome. Was
Oh,
that
I
the
like
problem?
him a lot. He's
You
a
do?
good guy.
So why didn't you have sex with
Well,
him?
I was going with the man I married, George.
Oh, I see. All right. So you turned him down. But what a thrill. Was it great working with him on Young Frankenstein?
Oh, my God, yes.
And yet you were mad when the play came out, Young Frankenstein,
You
he
wanted
wouldn't
to be
put you in it.
I wasn't mad. I was just heartbroken.
Yeah, they said you were too old for your own part that you played in the movie. Isn't that true?
I think they were worried I might drop dead.
Do you worry about dropping dead? I mean, now, what is your attitude toward age? Do you worry about
I
dying?
think it sucks.
Longevity.
It's horrible,
I
right?
hope you never get to be my age.
Really?
Well, I will.
Why is it terrible?
Well, you just aren't the same. You aren't this.
You're tired?
Just to walk, is not the same as when I used to.
Right. It's not the same ease. You have to really watch
You
what
have
you're
to worry
doing.
Yeah, I don't
about
want
it.
to trip, and break my hip. And
I know. And I even worry about you when you're walking
I
around.
hope you do, because I hang on to things, though. I'd hang on to you.
So it's horrible, and also when you're a young woman, every guy is paying attention to you. You're a sex object, this and that.
Do you feel invisible?
Yeah, I mean that's a huge change, right? When you get older.
I don't feel invisible.
You
do
still
not.
get the men saying, things to you and flirting with you?
Yep.
You do?
Really?
I think they're being kind.
And what about? Let's talk about Senator Ted Kennedy. You mentioned
Did he
that
do something?
you had sex with him.
No, I
And
didn't.
you're protecting him by not saying it.
I never had sex with
Swear
Ted
to God.
Kennedy.
How far did he get?
Well, he drove me around in his car. So I knew pretty much what was.
No bridges around with her.
Now somebody's behind me talking.
That's that Norm guy.
How you doing?
So, really, what happened with Senator Kennedy? You mentioned that you're very good
I got
friends.
the Academy Award and everything, and I got a letter from him, I think.
He wanted
See,
to
he
meet
watches the shows and starts writing to everybody.
you. Yeah.
Dear
not everybody.
Cloris.
I mean, everybody he likes.
Dear Clitoris, I want you. I can
Are you
just picture-
shaving?
Not Stan.
He didn't care if anybody shaved.
He didn't care. That didn't say parted the hairs.
But I was in his house. His wife was there, and I just...
Joni.
He was trying to get you with his wife in the other room?
No, you bitch. Now I know why they have you sequestered.
There was nothing sexual between you and the senator?
Never.
Really?
But I saw him try to get a bill through somewhere.
Right. So you hung out with him. You've hung out with the rich and famous. You and the powerful. You've had a charmed life. You've had a charmed life. You really have.
I
Don't
have.
say you haven't. I don't care.
I wanted to write a book about the men I didn't have something to do with, because it's
well, you did.
like Sam Goldwyn.
And hey, by the way, never mind Sam Goldwyn. Your son was married to Sharon Stone.
Wrong.
Dated her?
Wrong.
Completely wrong.
Completely wrong.
Where did you think you knew that from?
Cloris's oldest son, George Jr., who also serves as her manager, was married to Sharon Stone.
He's my third son, Georgie.
Okay.
And Georgie and Sharon Stone worked on a movie that my husband was making with the last movie Rock Hudson made in Las Vegas.
Yes.
And Sharon Stone, my husband hired her to be in there. And the man who was, the associate producer or something, he married her. after that.
Oh, why does it say your son married her?
Because then my daughter went with him for 3 years.
Oh.
Your daughter went with the guy who was married to Sharon Stone?
Yeah.
Okay.
So Sharon Stone never had sex with your son?
Never.
Oh, how unfortunate.
Oh, so sad.
Beautiful girl.
Oh, gorgeous.
I mean, your son would have enjoyed her. I mean, what he must be very disappointed he never had her. I would be. So my point is, you've lived this very full life, and now you've written a book about it, and you're excited about it. You sat and wrote this yourself, or you had one of these co-writers?
I wrote it myself, but George helped me, my former husband.
Your former husband helped you write
George
it.
and you are not together anymore.
Well, we adore each other.
Mm-hmm.
Couldn't put up with you, huh?
Couldn't.
No. Did he die?
He's alive.
He's alive?
He wrote it with her.
And you're divorced? Oh, I didn't know that. Were you a major pain in the ass to live with? What happened? What went wrong?
Well, we had 5 children.
Right.
And we had different ideas about how they should be raised.
There you go. And what happened? Then you started...
Well, I'm right, of course.
Yeah. Did you... What were the differences? What did you believe in, and
Well,
what
as
did he
he
believe?
said, he said, you're soft on communism.
I mean, really, give me an example. I'm very curious about this, because I think this breaks up a lot of couples.
Well, he'd always talk about the family and like I can't think it was a wonderful thing. It was almost sacred, the family is.
Right.
And, gee, I'd get all excited. That's right. And he had just given our second son the guest house out in the
backyard?
opposite the pool there.
Yeah.
And it was a beautiful little place. And he said, no, well, let's go out there. And if he's cleaned up his room and is doing his homework, he can stay. And otherwise, no. So I said, okay, I wanted to agree with him.
Yeah.
So we walked out there, the long way. We walked out there, and he opened the door like a Nazi. I mean, it was just, bam. It wasn't kind. And Brian was sitting in the middle of the room at the table doing his homework, and everything was spick and span. I just went, oh, thank God. And George did a little
inspection.
I mean, a big inspection, a very quick, big inspection. And he looked under the bed, and there was a little piece of dust there, and he threw Brian out. And that,
he was too harsh.
He was mean, just like your dad.
Who's that?
Oh,
yours.
Oh, mine?
No,
oh, hers.
Cloris's.
Oh,
She said
Cloris.
her
My dad
father
wouldn't even do that.
Was sort of.
Yeah.
Well, that's the
stern.
kind of thing. I mean, he went.
You really see a different side to a person when you have children with them, right? It becomes, wow, gee, I didn't expect you to be like that.
And I didn't know
but
that.
he was also darling and funny and original and
right. But you couldn't
unpredictable.
take the way he was with the kids, and so you said, "That's it, I'm leaving."
No, he came and said that Bonnie was going to go back to Tennessee if he didn't get a divorce.
Who's Bonnie?
Well, does it matter?
So he was cheating on you?
Well, we couldn't have Bonnie going back to Tennessee, so of course I said, you get a divorce.
Was the sex good with him at least? It was good. And you miss it?
Oh, well, I mean, sure, she's had somebody since then.
Do you still have sexual feelings? Or is that like gone? You don't think about it?
I think about it.
You do?
Yeah.
But you won't touch yourself? No. You do still or you don't?
No.
Not down there.
You don't touch it?
Am I down there?
Are you embarrassed to admit it?
No.
You just don't even think about it?
Not much.
It's strictly for peeing and that's it. You will not touch.
Well, I look at it sometimes.
All right. Listen. I am very excited.
Can't see it, though.
I am very excited about
Why?
you being here.
Are you really, or are you just saying?
No,
we
I'm telling
were
the truth.
huge fans of the Mary Tyler
That's
Moore
right.
Show. We spent a lot of weekends with you.
When you win an Academy Award, is it worth it? I mean, is it a big deal? Do you keep the Academy Award? Does it up your price in Hollywood?
I didn't work for a year after I...
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
It's crazy. You've worked with all the biggies, Meryl Streep, right? All of them. Are you better than all of them?
No, I think she's better than I
She's
am.
pretty great.
Excellent.
You're good, though, man.
But
You're real
nobody
good.
but her. The rest of them are pikers, right?
Like you work with Meg Ryan. She's not that good, right? Not great.
Yeah.
She's cute,
She's
darling.
cute, but she's not a great actress.
Well, she could be. It depends on what your part is. And
Right. But there's very few greats.
Judi Dench is great.
But there are very few better than you. Be honest. You can be honest. Brag a little. There are very few better than you.
Say it one more time.
There are very few better than you,
All
right?
together now.
Very few better than you.
You're very versatile.
What about Madeline Kahn? Was she funny?
Oh,
Yes,
Madeline,
very
yeah.
funny, and we loved her very much.
But she wasn't better than you.
Well, she's different.
Different. Okay. That's true. When you did Dancing with the Stars, you like doing that?
Sure.
That broad who's on there, what's her name? The one who interviews people, Samantha Harris. She didn't like you, did she?
She loved me.
She did?
Are you talking about the judge?
Oh, the judge didn't like you. That's
She liked
Carrie
me,
Ann
but
in Alba?
Carrie Ann and Alba.
no, she liked me, but she was upset because somebody got voted off and I was still on.
I was afraid you were going to drop dead on that show. That was very strenuous for
Why
you.
were you?
Because I'm worried. At your age, you slow down a little bit. Take it easy.
Well, you
I
said
did. I only
yourself.
did it about an hour and a half a day, not 6 hours the way others did.
Where do you live now? L.A.?
Mm-hmm.
Still?
Brentwood.
Nice house?
I live in a condominium. I sold my house in Mandeville Canyon.
In a condo. Not one of those old people condos, huh?
Oh, it's wonderful because
You take meals together?
You on the meal plan?
I live. There's a building in front of my building, so I'm in the back of that building, and it opens onto the Veterans Administration, and there are just thousands of eucalyptus trees. It's a sanctuary back there.
Oh, very nice.
You can't hear one sound of human life back there. It's so
That's beautiful. All right, so you're doing well.
okay.
You're happy.
I have everything I could possibly want.
I'm so happy for you. Listen, let me just remind people that Cloris not only wrote a book, but she will be signing copies of her book tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. Where? At the Bookends in Ridgewood, New Jersey. So if I go there, I can meet you, and you will sign my book. And you'll do it graciously.
And I'm left-handed, so it's not that easy.
And if there's a lot of people there, you're going to sign every book, or you're going to walk out like a big star and leave people hanging?
I won't leave anybody hanging.
You're saying you will sign every book?
Every book.
It's very gracious of you. Thursday night at 7:30, the Cloris Leachman book signing tour continues at the Barnes & Noble at Lincoln Center in Manhattan.
Nice. That's a nice
And
facility.
you will be out there, and what are you going to wear? Hot pants? What are you going to
I brought a lot of clothes, but I don't know what I'm going to wear.
Go braless. Give the male fan something. Give them a treat.
I'm going to wear a bra. That'll give them a treat.
All right.
I was at the Lincoln Center many years ago, and
what?
The conductor of
Piano?
the symphony?
Leonard
The
Bernstein.
Leonard Bernstein.
Leonard
Thank
Bernstein.
you, dear man.
Oh, no
Wow.
problem. That's okay. Leonard
It's,
Bernstein.
We were on
The
Norm
memory's
together.
going.
We were, yeah.
Norm. You
She didn't remember Norm. She remember Leonard Bernstein.
Who played? Who played Norm?
A guy named Norm, a comedian named Norm Macdonald.
And what did Cloris play?
I forget.
She played Norm's mother or something.
No, she came on as she was somebody's aunt, I think. You might have been Laurie's mother.
Laurie Metcalf?
Yeah.
Those sitcoms, good money, right? And easy. You easily memorize these scripts. I don't know how you do it.
She was great, I remember.
Yeah,
on the
what
show.
newer
Sure.
lines
Oh,
came in
yeah.
prepared.
You don't
Funny as
learn
hell.
the whole script. You learn 2 or 3 pages, and you do that scene.
Oh.
Then you learn another to do that scene.
Well, I couldn't even do that. I don't remember anything. I could barely remember anything.
You remember a lot of dirty words.
No, honey, you bring them out in me.
So does everybody.
Yeah, I just can't believe you don't shave. You really ought to groom down there.
Why?
Because it's nice. It's attractive. Take it down a notch. You never know when a guy's going to enter your life. Even Robin takes it down a notch. Even I take it down a notch.
Do you shave?
Sure, I take a little of it down. I don't, because the hairs are longer than my penis.
Well, mine isn't.
Oh, all right. Well, there you
You
go.
must have a teeny tiny penis.
Next time you come in here, I do. Next time you come in here, I'm going to shave you.
Nice.
That'll be our thing. We'll do that. Bob Hope ever try to bang you? No.
You know something that just knocks me out. I got the Academy Award, and I went to New York
Right.
to the Plaza Hotel, which I've always loved. And I walked in the big eating room, the dining room there, the
The
What
restaurant.
was the restaurant called?
well, I got
The Oak Room.
no,
No,
the
that's
other
at the
one
Waldorf.
on Fifth Avenue and 58th. The beautiful room.
You're dealing with a lot of lowlives. We don't
Yeah,
know.
we don't get
know
it.
anything.
Anyway,
we don't get to go
somebody
to the
said,
plaza.
"That's Cloris Leachman."
Right.
It was Jack Benny.
Oh,
Can you imagine? We
wow.
used to listen to him out in the country in Des Moines. Imagine my father,
Yes. And you never had sex with him?
I a couple of times.
A couple of times with Jack Benny. Guy was a charmer.
What happened with
listen.
Leonard Bernstein, though?
Oh, yeah, Leonard Bernstein. We all went somewhere one night, And he and I were the first in the restaurant, and a big round oak table. I said, "Oh, play something for me." And on the oak table, he played a Beethoven something or other. Isn't that thrilling?
What was his deal? He was a switch hitter? He went to guys and girls, right?
I think so.
Yeah, who knows? You have to write a book about that. Cloris Leachman's book, Cloris, which is a good name for the book.
It's much better than Cloris Leachman.
Yeah. Cloris will be signing... Why did you never change your name for show business purposes?
Well, a lot of stories, different ones, including Tallulah Bankhead was going to change my name to April Claiborne. Claiborne's a family name.
Right.
And I was going to be Jane Claiborne, or originally different. Then I went on for somebody, and the stage manager went out and said, tonight the leading woman will be played by Cloris Leachman. No, excuse me. And he ran up and said, "What's your name?" At that point, I was Amy Wallace. That's my middle name, Wallace. I said, "Cloris Leachman." He ran up and said, "Cloris Leachman." I go, "Oh." Everybody was so upset.
Yeah. Well, it's good you kept your real name. It gives you character.
Well, I opened finally, at the Actors Studio. Somebody said, "Cloris, you have to change your name." So I said, "Oh, all right." And I got out the New York phone book and got to the L section and stuck my finger in the L section, closed my eyes. When I opened it, it said, "Leave it."
Wow. Is that true?
Yeah. And that's the last time I ever decided to change my
Probably
name.
11.
Yeah, I once tried to. I was going to change my name for radio. It doesn't work out. I couldn't remember the name.
Right.
I was going to change my name to Miles August. And they mean,
Really?
yeah, Miles August.
You look like a Miles August.
Yeah, right. And I was like, yeah, this is Miles August with you. And meanwhile, I couldn't seriously call myself Miles.
Yeah,
I mean,
what
come
kind
on.
of guy would Miles be now?
Yeah.
Jack Warden and somebody else on Route 66. Oh, no, it was something at Warner Brothers. Whatever you call it.
You know, when I went to
Anyway,
the phone...
they
You know,
called
when I
Lily
went to,
Carmichael. They decided to call me Lily Carmichael.
Lily Carmichael. You're not a Lily Carmichael.
Well, I'm close.
Yeah, well, when I opened the phone book, they said, listen, keep your name the same and cover your face. And that was the end of it.
You
Listen
have
to
a
me.
great face.
You're just warning.
No.
Cloris will be signing copies of her book tomorrow night at 7 o'clock
Oh,
at the Bookends in Ridgewood, New Jersey, and Thursday night at 7:30 at the Barnes & Noble at Lincoln Center in Manhattan. So you are very busy. I think the book will be a big hit. Everyone should read it. This
did
is a
you
woman.
read it?
Of course not. I just got a copy of it yesterday. How would I read it?
You
Now-
didn't read it.
I will read it. I just got a copy.
Oh.
I mean, I mean, how could I have read it?
Well, why are you telling people to read it? They don't. You don't know if
But
it's
I can
any
tell. It's good. Trust me. I can see already. You're on the ball, and you're still with it. And I think
I might fall over.
you got all your marbles. And you didn't fall over once the entire interview.
Well, I'm hanging on.
I want to thank you for gracing us. I mean, after all, we don't get many Academy Award winners in here.
I don't get many Academy Awards either. Just one
Do you have it in your house? You have it sitting there? Oh, yeah.
in the middle.
Right. And
And a Golden Globe.
fantastic. And let me tell you, I think people should go meet you and get their book signed.
I do too. I could.
You're a
agree with you.
legend. Cloris Leachman, I love you, and I thank you for being here. I'm going to take a break, and then I'll hug you, and I'll tell you I love you.
Thank you.
And I believe you had sex with Ted Kennedy.
I did not. I
All right.
swear to God,
Okay.
I didn't.
You'll never
Hey,
convince
right,
me.
don't moan so loud. She'll hear you.
Thank you, Senator. Senator, you loved her, right?
I loved her very much. And I loved her Jiffy popcorn pubic bush.
All right. Well, there you go. He liked the full bush.
I
Why
liked
do-
it.
He's a rude man.
That's right.
When
Why
I
do you
go
have-
down to her and do an oral, I'd be Lincoln.
Let me take two phone calls. The fans have been, I haven't even been paying attention. I've been
They
so
wanted
busy.
to talk to Cloris?
Yeah, let's do real quick. Go ahead, Dan. You want to talk to
Can't
Miss
believe I'm
Leachman.
standing up this.
Yeah, hey now, Howard.
Hey now.
Cloris, hi. I'm a big fan.
Quickly.
Should I
think one of
shave or not? Should I shave or not?
Should she shave or not?
Yes,
What?
absolutely shave it.
Of course. Have some fun.
Why?
He's for shaving.
Put a little soap on that thing and shave it off. You do it and take a clippers or shears like they do with the sheep. 1, 2, 3, you'll be great.
It's easier than you think.
Quickly, what's your question?
My question is, I wanted to know what it was like to work on Butch Cassidy and Sundance Kid, but I also wanted to tell her that I think one of the best scene-stealing roles of all time is Cloris in Young Frankenstein as Frau Blucher. I just think that every time I watch that movie, I just crack my ass up.
Well, of course.
Horse knees. So I was wondering about Butch Cassidy.
Yeah, you had a sex scene with Paul Newman.
I've never had a sex scene with Paul Newman, and he asked me once.
What? To do it? He wanted you.
Well, he'd been drinking beer, you know.
This is before his marriage to Joanne Woodward?
No.
During the marriage?
Much after, later.
This was after he got married to Joanne Woodward.
Many years later.
Paul Newman came on to you during his marriage?
Yes.
But he was a bad drinker, right?
He didn't come on to me. He just kind of asked me, and I said no. And he said, "Oh, you ladies always know."
I thought him and Joanne Woodward had the perfect marriage.
Well, that's what you think. I don't know.
Are you serious?
Yes.
You mean he would cheat?
See, I told you that I should write a book about the guys I didn't have sex with.
And you're friends with Joanne Woodward, aren't you? A little bit?
Did you tell her?
Yes or no? No?
What, Cloris?
Boring?
She's boring.
Oh, my God. You don't like Joanne?
Maybe that's what
you
Paul
like her
thought.
all right, but she's just no fun.
Good actress. No?
And she told me that she wouldn't swallow.
Hey,
who was a bigger bore, Ronald Reagan or Joanne Woodward? Joanne.
but
wait a second. Did you work with Joanne? You did, and you guys didn't get along.
We get along great.
You just don't like her.
No.
Nothing much to say when the camera stops rolling.
Did you say to Paul Newman, "Listen, you're a married man. Everybody believes you have this sweetheart romance"?
I said, "Oh, Paul, He said, "Oh, well, you ladies always know," which made me think, I wasn't the only one.
Wow.
But what about it in the movie? You almost have sex with him in Butch Cat. You're getting undressed.
Well, we
with
got
him.
interrupted.
Yeah.
Is that when he asked
Coitus interruptus.
Is that when he asked you to have sex with him during the
No,
making of
much
later? Wow, you turned him down. One of the best-looking guys in the world.
Not my type.
Not your type.
She's hot in that movie.
Why did you turn him down? Because he was married to Joanne, or because?
No, he's not my type.
Really?
But marriage wouldn't stop you if you wanted a guy, huh?
You mean you would have
Probably
sex
not.
with me before you would Paul Newman?
Oh, yes.
Really?
Quickly, yes. Hurry.
Get you right in bed. That makes me feel good because Paul Newman's this
He's
hot
supposed
stud.
to be this sex symbol,
and
right?
here I am banging you, and Paul Newman's
I
waiting.
told him a joke one night. We were making a movie, and he came back at 4 a.m. and told me the same joke. I mean, that's not forgivable.
No.
Was he a bad drinker, Paul Newman? He was like...
He drank beer insatiably, and then he always had a little room with heat, not a sauna, but a steam room.
Yeah.
Or a sauna.
See, I'm so naive. I thought him and Joanne Woodward had this romance.
Well, maybe they do.
But I mean, I thought there was this whole thing. You're
this
shocking me.
thing,
well,
huh?
for the most, yes, for
Except for when he was hitting on you.
well, he didn't hit on me. I mean, he was just wandering around.
But he said, "Can I have sex with you?"
Well, I didn't say those words quite.
Right, but it was clear.
Well, it was out in Malibu at the beach, and it was,
So that doesn't
drinking
count.
beer.
Yeah.
You were alone?
No, I had another couple with us.
Well, oh, you were on a date.
It was a date?
No, they had rented this house for the summer, and then, so I was out there, and
Boy, you are a minx.
I was a minx, but
Yeah, huh?
But do you remember, Al, you remember the scene in Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid? She plays a hooker in a whorehouse.
Yeah.
And Paul Newman's looking around, and he picks her to take her upstairs.
Yeah,
and,
he doesn't
and have
get it on
sex.
with her.
Well, the posse comes into town.
Right, he has to get out of
So he
there.
has to get out of there quick. So she's taking off. But you're really good looking in that movie. Beautiful. You're taking off your leggings, and you see your legs, and then Robert Redford comes in and interrupts him and says, "We got to get out of here."
Yeah, great. Let's go to one more call. Let's go to Joe. Joe?
wait, did the other man get his,
He got his answer.
what was it?
I forget.
No,
What was
we
it like?
asked him
What
a
was the
question.
question?
What was it like being on Butch Cassidy and the
He
Sundance
asked you
Kid?
about Butch Cassidy, and you said you broke up, almost broke up Paul Newman's marriage.
Did you shoot that scene after he came on to you or before?
No,
Oh,
before.
long before.
Yeah, she's
Long
saying
before.
later.
Oh, later on.
During his marriage.
Oh,
Yeah, but no, he
I'm
was
he's
shocked. I
been married
thought-
forever.
He was married during
No,
Butch Cassidy.
he was married once, then he married Joanne
No,
Woodward.
but he was married during Sundance.
But I
Butch
thought him
Cassidy.
and Joanne Woodward they had this Hollywood romance.
Well,
and
we
that-
understand that. Howard.
I'm very shook up.
You're
But I read
upset.
that he drank a lot too, so then
All right.
he would dry out. Like,
that,
Joe-
that excuses it?
I don't know. Joe from Boston.
look, a guy's got to
You've
have
shocked
sex.
everyone now. You've thrown everyone's whole thing
I
off.
have to call Joanne now and say, listen,
You're
Yeah.
boring.
anything.
How's she going to feel when she finds out you think she's boring?
I don't think she's boring.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do. You said it.
You know,
No, I
Joanne
don't. I
always
did not.
listens to the show.
Are you taking it back?
I never said she was boring.
What did you say?
I didn't answer you.
You mouthed the word boring.
No, you said it.
Okay.
didn't say
She
was
told me
boring.
that she thought Joanne was as interesting as ever a jar of spaghetti sauce.
Oh, that's fascinating to me.
Maybe you met another Joanne Woodward. Let's go to Joe. He has the last word because Cloris Leachman has a very busy schedule. Go ahead.
Hello, everybody. I have a friend who a couple of years ago worked at a production studio in L.A., and he would send couriers over to Cloris's house for some project, and the courier would come back and say, I can't do this anymore. And they're like, why? And the courier says, well, Cloris Leachman answers the door naked.
Is that right? Do you ever answer your door naked?
No.
No.
Why
That's
would
like-
they spread these lies about you?
Were you
I'm not
topless?
making this up. Just wanted to make sure if it was true or not.
No, some guy was claiming that when they would deliver scripts to your house, you would always be nude when you answered the door. I would think that's lovely.
Are you kidding?
Well, it wasn't true.
It's not true.
No.
So a
I
lot
would
of-
never leave.
Yeah, what's the guy complaining about? Well, anyway, listen.
So that's why they kept hanging around. I didn't understand.
Yeah. You thought they just had scripts.
Yeah.
Cloris Leachman's book is called Cloris. Go buy one and go
It isn't
see
called
her.
Cloris Go Buy One.
Well, it's close
I
enough.
thought it was.
Cloris will be signing copies of her book tomorrow night at 7 o'clock at the Bookends in Ridgewood, New Jersey.
Where's
Thursday.
that?
In Ridgewood, New Jersey.
How
very
do you
close.
get there?
You'll get there. They got a driver
Yeah,
for
but
you.
they other people might want a book.
They're gonna feed you and send you right over there.
I'll be right there.
And Thursday night at 7:30, you'll be at the Barnes & Noble at Lincoln Center in Manhattan. Not too far away from my place, baby, if you catch my drift.
Yeah, so are you hitting
That's
on
right.
her now?
I'm hitting on her. That's right. You're delightful. We all appreciate all of the entertainment you have given us over the years.
Everyone loved the interview except for Joanne Woodward.
Right. You are almost perfect. You got stuff to deal with now. You-
Thank God Paul's dead. You don't have to worry about that.
Right.
What am I going to do about?
What? Oh. You don't know.
The movie star.
Oh,
Paul Newman?
Paul
No,
Newman?
he's dead though.
Joanne Woodward?
No, before.
Marlon Brando. He's
No,
dead.
later.
Ronald Reagan.
Ronald Reagan?
No, the one I did.
Who are we talking
Gene
about?
Hackman.
Oh, Gene
Him.
Hackman.
Oh,
What
Gene
about
Hackman.
him?
What about him?
Well, I'm
Why?
going to have to find him too and apologize
Why?
that I wrote about him.
You had sex
Wasn't
with-
he any
Was the
good?
sex good?
It's the oddest thing. You won't believe this, but it's true. Well,
Go ahead, tell
no,
us.
but we just tore upstairs as fast as we could. We were so excited. And ran in, threw off her clothes, and slammed the door, and he just slid his hands up underneath me, and then I don't remember one thing after that. Isn't that awful?
You mean you don't remember him entering you?
Did you pass out?
I don't know what happened to me. I don't remember.
But you're saying he took you with such force.
Oh, yeah, dropping loads.
That's Gene Hackman.
That's
with
tape
you.
of Gene Hackman.
What do you think? Why
How did
sex
it
only
well,
once?
yeah,
It almost sounds like the sex was not memorable. Like he probably barely had a penis.
Oh,
Like you would have remembered if there was something in you.
Right.
well,
You were invaded. I mean, you don't remember?
maybe I didn't have sex with him.
Maybe you didn't.
Maybe I didn't. I don't remember.
Were you two drinking?
No.
You put it in, right? Or you just? Oh, so you're saying you couldn't feel it?
No, I didn't say any of those things.
That's what you're saying.
No, you're saying it. That's not true.
Well, how do you
What are you
not
saying?
remember anything?
It was just such a, it was
No, hold it a
passionate.
second. What
quick.
are
it was
you
so
saying?
passionate we
Was
were
he
beside
quick?
ourselves.
So he came in a second. So you
No,
were unsatisfied.
he was quick.
You're saying the worst things that are all wrong.
Okay, what are you saying then?
I said after that exciting beginning, I don't remember anything.
It
You
was
would
boring
remember.
too.
Well, that's
Boring.
just me. No, it's not because of him.
Yes, it is. You were bored. So you never went back there again. You never
That
revisited.
isn't true, and I've never seen him again.
So why would he have sex with you once and never see you again?
Because we were in San Francisco, it just happened. It was a happenstance.
And the man picked you up, spread your legs.
No.
What did he do? He picked you up and put himself inside of you, and you can't remember it, and you don't think that's a bad thing that says about his sexuality? I mean, about his ability to please a woman?
I think it was so incredible that I just lost my mind.
I've been with women where I get so excited, it's literally one stroke and I'm in, and that's it. and I'm
Yeah,
out.
that's what happened,
And
probably.
that's probably what
Yeah,
happened to the guy.
yeah.
So you're
He
saying
probably got
sex-
excited and he blew his load, but why not let him rest up for 10 minutes and let him go again? I mean, what's the problem?
So you're,
Maybe he did. I don't
you
remember.
don't even remember what he did to you. That's
so
a
you're saying
terrible
sex with
story.
Gene Hackman is worse than being with Joanne Woodward for dinner?
Listen,
If you
this
were
is
on
all
an-
going to get back to her, you know.
If you were on an
I
island
don't think I'm gonna see
and
her.
you had to be stuck there with Gene Hackman or Joanne Woodward, which one would you go with?
I'd go with Gene.
Oh, wow. All right, listen, you've said enough.
Love you.
Time to end this love fest.
We're going to let you sit
Cloris
down.
Leachman, thank you very much. I'm glad you never changed your name. I like the Leachman name. And we are going to take a break. And congratulations on your book. And everyone go get your book signed. Thank you. Pleasure to meet you. I'm trying very hard. Well, listen. You came in here, you said it all. I like it.
It's an honor to meet you. Thank you so much for coming in.
Why do you have to stay in that all by yourself?
Because it's dangerous out here, as you discovered.
She might start talking about Joey.
That's right. I might start talking.
Together? You and Howard? Man, come on. What we have to come up 6'5". Yeah. We're gonna just stand up nice. You go 1, 2, 3. One more quick one. 2, 3. Not bad, right?
Holy.
We didn't hear any of that.
Cloris,
Don't fall. What?
how'd it go?
Oh, I'm in trouble.
Why? You said too much?
Yeah. Oh God, yes.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
There was a lot of sex talk in there.
Well, worse than that.
What was the worst?
Talked about Joanne Woodward.
You're in trouble with her?
Oh dear.
Uh-oh. You had a good time though, right? What'd you like about doing the show?
Well, it's so odd. I was standing up the whole time, and they were all behind me.
Yeah, why didn't you sit
and
down?
he's in front of... Well, because...
You couldn't see anyone?
Couldn't see anyone. And the woman is in the booth.
Yeah, Robin's in her own room.
Robin's in her own room.
So it was an interesting experience, right?
What are you filming me for?
This is for Howard's TV show.
And what happens on the TV show?
We broadcast his radio show, which you were just on.
It's a short show.
Yeah, it's like a half hour. It was good, though. It was very funny, entertaining.
Thank you, darling. Bye.
All right, bye.
1, 2, 3. He's got a best-selling book.
Yeah, it's out there.
Norm?
It's called Too Fat to Fish. You'll see it at Barnes & Noble. Yeah, it is. Pick it up.
So funny.
Yeah.
What a funny name.
There's good stories
What
in there.
made you think of that?
My mother screamed it at me once when I tried to go fishing.
She did.
Yeah, she told me I was too fat to fish. So I figured that'd be a good name for it.
Hysterical.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
My book is good, too. Joanne Woodward, I agree. Yeah. Boring.
This is the best of the wrap-up show. A recap and behind-the-scenes look with John High and Gary Dell'Abate. The best of the wrap-up show begins now.
Hi, on Monday's wrap-up show, we talked more about The Godfather, and I did more Godfather lines, and it was fascinating.
We should lead off with today's featured guest, and that was literally a legend in film, Francis Ford Coppola. I can't believe he was in.
I can't either. And I told Howard as soon as we went to break, here's a cool thing. You book the guy, he shows up, Howard calls for him, you bring him in and sit down, and I start to watch the interview, and there's always that first couple of minutes that's a little bit like, well, what's he going to be like? Is he going to have a sense of humor? Is Howard going to really be able to talk to him? Or are we going to have to cut the interview short because he just sucks? And he sat down and he made like a goofy joke about his nephew, and I wasn't sure where it was going to go. And then I looked at my watch. It was 8:30. It was a full hour later. And I was like, I can't believe our new good friend has to leave. Like, it really felt, they really just settled into that interview well. Because Francis Ford doesn't know Howard from a hole in the wall either. And they just settled in, and by 20 to 8, it was kicking ass. And I really was, as a fan of The Godfather and a fan of Francis Ford Coppola, I thought it was an amazing interview.
Yeah, Artie, I don't know if it's a dream come true or not, but being able to do that, him picking the scene for you to do.
Well, listen, when he came in, I had a scene prepared in my head, in case Howard went to me.
Which scene?
The scene I started to do, I do it sometimes on the show, and Tatalia goes, but I must have strict assurance from Corleone. As time goes by and his position becomes stronger, how do I know he won't attempt any individual vendetta? I had that whole scene prepared, but then was it Howard's idea to pick a scene? That was Howard's idea.
Howard said, Francis, would you please pick a scene?
Pick a scene. So then I was shitting my pants a little bit because, that scene he asked me to do, I know by heart, of course, and I did it well. But if you notice in the middle of it, he laughs because I missed the most important part that I went back to.
Right, but the other thing that visually that was interesting to watch, I don't even know if you could see, he sat there listening to you with his arms folded, and then he probably thought, oh, I got to sit through one of these things again. And then as you got it to your rhythm and you got everything correct, he started to nod, and then you nodded again, and then he had a big smile.
Yeah, well, I think, he sees people appreciate his work, and everyone appreciates that movie. But that's what it's like auditioning. I've auditioned for Milo. It is like in other words, if the writer-director's in the room, okay, I auditioned for Milos Forman once. I don't know if I ever told this on the show.
For what movie?
For Man on the Moon, the Andy Kaufman movie.
Right,
it was between me and Paul Giamatti for the part of Bob Zamuda.
All right, so this is Milos Forman, who directed Hair, directed
Cuckoo's Nest.
Cuckoo's Nest, yeah, major director.
Okay, and there's Hair, Cuckoo's Nest, and People versus Larry Flint, and Man on the Moon.
Big
director. So it's one of the funniest things ever. I auditioned for this enormous. It was when I was on the Norm Show. I auditioned for this insanely important casting director, Francine Maisler, for Columbia, out in L.A., and I did well, and I got a call back from my agent and she said Francine's going to have you meet Milos. So, but you got to go to New York. So on a week off, I go to New York, and he lived in a beautiful part of New York with a view of the park. That's all I'll say. And I had my buddy who knows how to use a computer look up some info, because sometimes he had helped write the script, and sometimes they like to bullshit with you, have small talk first to get to know you. So I wanted to know a little bit about him. And it's an amazing story. At 10 years old, his parents were killed in Auschwitz. He escaped somehow, gets to America, had nothing, and now I'm going to see him. He's got 2 Oscars and looking at Central Park. It's just like an amazing American story. So, Bob's, you know who Bob Zamuda was? Andy Kaufman did a character named Tony Clifton. That was his alter ego. And Bob Zamuda would play him and heckle Andy Kaufman from the stage.
People will probably know Bob Zamuda best because he's a guy that put together Comic Relief, and he's out doing that a lot. So that's how you would know him.
Exactly. Zamuda was in the comedy community because of that. So Tony Clifton character, Zamuda would get in the makeup and as Tony Clifton heckle Andy Kaufman at comedy clubs, not even for cameras sometimes, just to fuck with people. And so he smoked all the time, Tony Clifton. He talked like a real jerk-off from Jersey, So I'm thinking, is Milos Forman going to let me smoke in his apartment? Because I wanted to smoke the cigarette for the audition. I walk in. It's one of those New York apartments where the elevator opens into the apartment.
Right.
Okay. I walk in, and it looked like the Copacabana in 1962. There was so much Cuban cigar smoke all over the place. I'm like, well, he's going to let me smoke. And this hot, like, Eastern European chick says, Milos is waiting for you. And she walks me over to him, and he's got a huge Cuban cigar. In back of him is Central Park. He's sitting on his couch. This hot broad sits me down, and I said, Milos, you're doing all right for yourself. And he goes, I am not complaining. And, so the funny part is, I'm sorry to be long-winded about this, but it reminded me of this. He also wrote the script, and he's this legendary director, and that's kind of what it's like. You don't want to insult their words, but you want to put your own interpretation on it. And I had gotten one actor, and Paul Giamatti is the other guy, and of course he got it, it's a surprise ending. But, I had he goes, fuck the script. We're just going to, I'll do Andy Kaufman stand-up, and you heckle me as Tony Clifton. Fuck the script. I go, okay, fine, Milos, let's do it. So I'll do it. Now, Andy Kaufman used to do a great bit. In the Lotka voice, he would say, first I do for you the impression. This is Archie Bunker. Eat it, you dingbat. In the same voice, he would just say, eat it, you dingbat. So Milos goes, okay, I'll do the stand-up act, then you just come in and heckle me any fucking time you want. Someone told me you do stand-up. I go, yeah, so you deal with hecklers. I go, yeah, so just heckle me like the worst fucking heckler you ever. So he starts doing Andy Kaufman stand-up. He goes, first I do for you the impression. This is Andy Bunker. Eat it, you dingbat. And he goes, heckle me. And I go, you fucking suck it off the stage. You fucking blow. And I just scream at him, and he goes, I believe everything you are saying. You are very real. He goes, I'll let you know. And he hugged me, and I left. But doing that scene for Coppola, the most important part of the scene is when he says, tell me who it was, Bozzini or Tattaglia, because Michael's not sure.
Right, that's a huge reveal.
He's not sure that he thinks Carlo did it. He's 99% sure. So if Carlo says, look, one of these guys approached me, then he knows he did it. So now he knows he can have him killed because he's about to kill his nephew's fucking father, and when he says Bozzini, that's when he has him off. And I forgot that part, and that's why Coppola laughed, But that was I said it on the show. It was like singing "Born to Run" for Springsteen. It was just amazing.
And you could tell Coppola was paying attention because he corrected you in the. You missed one word in the beginning.
Right. Yeah. No. I said, well, Sonny. Well, I'm sorry to be so long-winded about this, but Pacino walks in and fucking Carlo knows he's in trouble, and he gets up and he goes, Mike, I swear to kids I'm innocent. He goes, sit down. And he goes, I said you have to pay for Santino. And he goes, answer for Santino. Which, hey, I would have done the same fucking thing. If somebody fucked up a beer league scene, I'd correct.
Let's go to the phones. Anthony in Brooklyn, welcome to the wrap-up show.
Were you nervous at all, Artie, as far as reciting the lines from Coppola? Is that why you messed up a little bit?
Yeah, dude. I was unbelievably nervous. Like when Howard, see, that's where Howard fools you sometimes. When Howard said pick a scene, the Coppola, I know the movie by heart, but you know. But like you throwing out the first bit, you can choke a little bit. Because, I'm saying, in a way, I agree with what Gary's pain was. It's you can throw a ball, but then you get in front of someone. And look, I did the scene well, but I fucked up the most important part.
Did Howard give you any indication that he might call on you for that?
No.
But in your mind, you think, hey, he might.
Of course, I was ready for. I mean, look, I do it a lot on the show. So, but. I mean, look, a lot of the fans that called up about me interrupting, they had good points, a lot of those guys, and I laid back a little bit, and Howard did a great interview, and then he went to me, so that's what the show is,
Oh, hello. I'm Will, and on Tuesday's wrap-up show, we talked about Guess the Tranny, a great game we played where you had to pick out a tranny, and believe me, it wasn't as easy as you think. Trannies are very difficult to spot. We also talked about whether or not a tranny should have to tell somebody or reveal that they are in fact a tranny before they go down on them. My personal vote is yes. Some of the guys here got very confused from this segment. As you'll see, this tranny is quite the look. Check it out.
Let's talk about the big contest today, and that was Guess the Tranny. And Will, where did these ladies, or whatever you want to call one of them, where'd they come from?
Well, the tranny came from, Janine was in earlier this month talking about her website and that she actually did a scene with Vanity, who was the tranny we used today. So Vanity wanted to come in and promote the scene and talk about, working with Janine. So we said, well, it's a perfect opportunity to do Guess the Tranny. So then you have to go through finding girls that are willing to be in a tranny contest. You know what I mean? It's not the most nice thing to say to somebody. But the first girl was a porn star, so I just went through a bunch of pictures of porn stars. I was like, yeah, she looks kind of manly. She might fit the bill. And the second girl from the Penthouse Club was just really big, and she had this whole idea about wearing a wacky outfit. So I was like, all right, that might actually work. So
it worked. I mean, you did a great job. It really worked well today. Like I said, the only reason why I didn't go with the porn star, because you're right, she had a certain look that might have gone that way. She was wearing pants, and I could see she wasn't packing.
Right. It was tough. I mean, I told these girls, listen, cover your private areas, but I guess not everyone listens. That's why they're porn stars.
And it was, I wouldn't say a split decision, but Robin and Fred both picked the wrong one. Is that surprising to you?
No, because I was having my doubts. The thing that made me not pick the one that Howard and Robin picked was her voice was too girlish. Even though I saw she had the whole outfit on, I mean, there's three things you look for in a tranny, for real. It's the voice, the hands, and the Adam's apple.
Oh, and a fourth, a cock.
Yes.
But it's the voice, the hands, and the Adam's apple. But the voice, and the other thing about the girl who really was beautiful, the girl that was, in fact, still had a penis, who really was beautiful, like I said, I had
only added to it.
But I said I had a hunch, and Artie talked about it afterwards. He goes, there's just a feeling that you get. And there's another thing, too. When these guys try to become women, they have face work done, and it's not always natural. That almost makes them look like a little Asian. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
Like she was a little bit pulled, but she could. Ralph called in later. It's like, oh God, it's so obvious. Listen, you're in a bar. It's dark. You've had a lot of alcohol. She looks like a chick.
I don't know. I don't know. Like I agree with Howard. Like they're under scrutiny. There's only 3, so it's a different environment than being in a bar. But as soon as you just knew it. You just felt that was a dude. I knew
it's so hard to say that.
No,
though.
I was still good. I mean, there was still I wouldn't have been shocked if if like someone else did. But if I had I would have bet all my money that was the guy, and I did. I mean, that's who I said.
Now, I forgot what I was going to ask.
Like, I think you can make a mistake if you bring in 1,000 people and you say some of these are girls, some of these are guys. You'll pull out some of the girls, but all the guys you'll get right.
Now, Vanity was the tranny, or is the tranny, but Vanity talked about the right time to reveal that she's a tranny, and that set off a bunch of issues. I mean, you wait for the first date to see how it goes before, oh, by the way.
Well, she talked about when she was younger, in her younger days, she might have taken a couple of dudes home and blown them without telling them what was going on. She realizes that was wrong. And so I said, like, hey, let's say I met you at the bar last night, and we're hitting it off, and I get your number. Like, at what point do you tell me that you're a dude? And she goes, oh, right away. And I thought right away, like, I would think if I call her to go out on a date, she should probably say, listen, there's something that you need to know. But she felt the right time was the first date itself. And I think that's also, you know, she said some things on the air today as if they were, you know, common practice, and I just don't believe.
Such as?
That lots of straight guys, when they find out who she is, they don't care. I just don't believe that. I think a straight guy is a straight guy, and he's going to go, you know, I'm sorry, you have a penis, I'm going to leave now. But she made it, I think her feeling is to get you to the first date and tell you right away, and then you can make the choice. But I think that that's not even fair.
And a lot of people have revelations on the first date, but it's like when I was 9, I was arrested for shoplifting. Or, you know.
Yeah, what do you think about the timing of all that, Will?
I don't know. I mean, obviously it's a difficult thing to bring up. Yeah, you got to let them know right away, I would assume. But even that's an awkward conversation to have someone you don't really know that well either, you know? I mean, you don't want to tell everything to somebody.
Well, this is the kind of thing that you have to tell.
You do, but I don't know. I guess her feeling is if you get to know her a little bit, and
you'll be
maybe you're
convinced.
into it. Well, maybe you're into her a little more.
She'll be so funny. She'll be so charming.
Here's a question. You have herpes, right? It's just for argument's sake,
Right.
you have herpes.
That's a good
like,
example.
Now, I can understand going through the first date, but I would think that minimally 3 dates is the minimum before you have to bring that in. Don't you agree? Like, in other words, you can't, like, some people go, well, I wait till it's time to have sex. I think that's already too late. Don't you?
Yeah, exactly. But I also think it's one of those things you wouldn't bring up the moment you meet somebody.
Right, but this is a lot different.
Well,
I might still have sex with a girl who has herpes. I'm not having sex with a man.
What if it was full-blown AIDS? You got to tell them right off the bat? Or...
Again, I think that something like that, which is a life-changing thing, whether it's herpes or full-blown AIDS, it's something that you got to tell somebody by the end of the first night.
I always feel so bad for people that, what's it called when you have like a
colostomy?
Bag? Yeah,
Colostomy
colostomy bag. Like, it's hard enough, you know, meeting someone you like, but like, how do you bring that up?
Wasn't there like a dating site for people that have colostomy?
Oh, there was.
Yeah,
there was.
Yeah.
Benji, what's because I know that you have no problem leaving in the middle of a first date. What is something that has sent you away?
I don't like you. when they said that.
No. But I mean, has someone ever told you something about them that you were surprised to hear that was such a big revelation that it made you
I can't think of anything, but I was actually wondering the opposite. Like, if you, because I think I'm a real nice guy. I'm a gentleman. But if a guy or a chick tells me she has a cock in the middle of dinner, I don't think we're going to have the rest of the dinner unless it's like so interesting as a goof. I want to like tape record it for the show or something. Like, what do you continue with the date? If you have like plans, let's say you're taking her to the theater, first dinner, then theater.
So in other words, I've got tickets for Jersey guys,
have a meal,
Jersey boys, that's
see a show.
I mean, I don't know how. It's a terrible thing to say, but I'm supposed to sit through the theater and pretend that this is.
Why is it a terrible thing to say?
Because it's mean, but they should have told you in the first place.
I don't like that you have a cock.
Now, I know a lot of listeners are probably thinking, come on, guys, it's so obvious, but it was not obvious. It was anything but obvious when you see this tranny. I mean, the pictures up are on howardstern.com, and I know it'll be on Howard TV tomorrow, but it's not such an easy thing. And I know some guys have been caught in strange positions, whether it's a club, you're a little drunk, and you find out.
What are you saying, John?
I'm just saying, I know, I've heard stories.
We were talking about it during the break today. DePace's first time ever on the air with us, which I didn't realize because I brought up this thing. There's a really well-known restaurant in Manhattan. I don't know if they're still there.
Yeah.
It's called Lucky Chang's, and what they're known for is they get the hottest transvestites that there are. They really look like women. So I guess the first year that E did their Christmas party, they did it there, and everybody except DePace knew that they were dudes. So I guess this chick was sitting on his lap, and he was kissing her on the cheek, and what was so great about it was the next day, DePace, you know, they broke it to him. They were all still drunk for the party. They stayed up till like 3 a.m. I think they all stayed in the city. They were all still drunk, and DePace goes, "I'm telling you right now, I don't give a shit what you say. That was not a dude."
Well, you can't fool DePace.
Well, I talked about it on there. It almost happened to me once, like, and that's why I'm so paranoid about it now. This was like about 12 years ago before I worked on the show. It was when phone lines used to be big to hook up with chicks and everything. And this was late at night. and I didn't have my contacts in. I don't know if that made a difference. And she was saying like she had a real dark room and that she lived with her parents. We had to be really quiet. And I got in there and we start talking. We're sitting on her bed, and then all of a sudden I realized, oh my fucking God, this is a guy.
How did you realize it?
It just all of a sudden it hit me. We hadn't kissed. We hadn't done anything.
Was it a guy dressed as a chick, or was it just a guy?
No. It was a guy. It was
Right.
some sort of transsexual or something like that.
And they didn't feel it was the right time to let you know.
It was so, like, I was so freaked out because, like, she was like, the setup before I came over was like, well, you can't leave till like 9 o'clock because that's like my parents are leaving and everything. And she didn't want to know her parents to know that she'd snuck someone in her room, and she was of age and everything. She was like in her 20s or something like that.
Teenage tranny.
But she had all this like
the only thing worse than a pedophile than a tranny fucker is a pedophile.
But
tranny fucker.
she had all this satanic stuff like hanging in her
a girl
room
because he was 13.
She had like skulls and like bats hanging, and I was so freaked out. So I thought of like listen, I have to tell you, like I have a girlfriend. And, you know, I was going to cheat. I can't do that. And I started crying about it.
You didn't mention the skulls and the bats? Or...
No. I just, like, I was like, I can't do this. And I started crying. And she was like, well, you can't leave. But she was, like, cuddling me. Oh, that's so sweet. That's the sweetest thing I've ever heard.
Wow.
Hey, what's up? It's Jason. And on Wednesday's Rap Life show, Scott the Pace, everyone was giving him a hard time for saying that he hits his dog, and knees the dog in the chest, and does God knows else to that poor creature in his house. And I don't know why he can't be more like me with my little dog Teddy at home that I just love, and I just put my little nose up against his belly and I go, oh, Teddy, oh, you're such a good boy, you're such a good little man, good little man. I don't think Scott has it in him, so fuck him, he's an asshole. Now, excuse me, I had some business to take care of. Get the fuck out of here.
Scott, you were in there today because Sam Simon sat in. Actually, Sam was on for practically the whole show, but one of the things that came up was the way you discipline your dog. And before you say anything, Gary, did you expect Sam to confront Scott in some manner today? I mean, other than likening him to Hitler, he really didn't, get in his face too much.
Yeah, but that's not Sam's thing. Sam sort of voiced his opinion. He said, Scott goes, I could do anything I want. And Sam's like, no, you can't do anything you want with a dog. I think there are people who think they could do anything they want with an animal.
But who is Sam to tell me how to raise my dog?
Well,
what is he, the expert? I mean,
he owns a foundation.
So what?
That tells people how to train dogs.
I've probably had 5, 6 dogs growing up. All of them were great dogs. So I think my way is proven and it works.
But you can hit your kid, and that's proven, and it's not against the law. I can't tell you not to hit your kid, but I think it's wrong.
Right. Well, I don't think you should even tell me that it's wrong.
I think it's weird if you hit your kid in the back of the head every time he says something you don't like.
Well, I wouldn't hit him in the back of the head. And a kid, and you're equating a kid with an animal, a dog. There is an intelligence difference there.
Right, but just because somebody's less intelligent means you can physically abuse them?
If that's what works.
You got to listen back to this someday.
No, I don't. If I have a dog and I sit there and keep trying to have conversations with it and it doesn't work, well, then why would I keep doing it?
Would you ever take a retarded guy and tell him he's on the moon?
We're saying there's alternative ways to train an animal besides hitting them.
But why do I need an alternative if my way works?
Because some folks see it as maybe not the most humane way.
Howard's way. Well, how about Howard's way, where he goes, no. Maybe I think that's cruel. He's yelling at the dog, basically. Maybe the dog's feelings are going to get hurt.
But you can't make the comparison. It's not a physical. You're not physically abusing a dog.
Who are you to say? You're not a dog, so you don't know. Maybe that hurts them more.
Thank you for pointing that out, Scott.
You're a monkey.
At least Sam's a
Bald
vegan. This has come up recently. Sam's a vegan, so at least he puts his money where his mouth is and everything. But I do think there's a little bit of hypocrisy about people that eat mammals that yell at Scott for, like, spanking his dog. I mean, it'd
like
be
Howard.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, like anyone. Like it'd be like Jeffrey Dahmer yelling at people for spanking their kids.
It's not like that.
Yeah, it is.
Why, Gary?
Because people eat meat, and you can still eat meat and still have a pet, and a pet is not meant to be eaten. So you're going to treat a pet a different way.
By our cultural standards, I mean, people eat dogs in China, don't they?
Right.
I don't know. That's what they say.
Yeah. Okay.
But in this, so if he goes to China, he can eat and beat the dog. But here
it's okay there.
But here it's a different culture.
Well, that's interesting.
But in my house,
why is that interesting? There's a lot of things that we don't. Hold on. There's a lot of things that are acceptable in other parts of the world that aren't here. Is that so weird?
I just think it's a whole
I mean, listen, if I lived in the
hypocritical.
if I lived in the Middle East, I could sell my daughter when
we
she's
talk
12.
about the whole Michael Vick incident and all that, and everyone wants him to, pretty much go to hell and just die. And yet they play football with something made out of a pig. I mean, the whole thing's ridiculous. A pig's way smarter than a friggin' dog, too, by the way.
I don't know what road we're going down here, but
I mean, you're not torturing a
double
pig
standard for animals.
I feel it's horrible to be mean to animals.
Yeah, I agree with that.
But I mean, like eating them is. I think most dogs would rather be spanked occasionally rather than eaten.
Well, I have a question for Scott. You said that Sam has no, who is he to tell you? Why is he more of an expert? Because you know your dog, you've trained it, etc.
Right.
Is there anybody you would listen to?
No, not really.
Yeah, exactly.
For not just dog advice, but
just
for
being honest. No, I mean, listen, if there was some guy who swore that I've got the secret and it works every time, maybe I'd let him do it, and if it totally worked, then that would change my opinion. But I have something that works. It's like I've ridden a bike, and I know how to do it now. So why would I change? It doesn't make sense.
And you don't find...
Because every bicycle isn't the same.
No, I certainly would not change because it somehow...
You can't compare a bike to an animal.
I certainly wouldn't change because somehow it offends you. That's really what this comes down to. You guys are saying, whoa, that's terrible. I don't see it as terrible. I don't think the dog sees it as terrible. The dog loves me. This morning came up on my lap and rolled over.
I could fucking take pictures of you and have you arrested if I wanted to be a douchebag. I really could. You hitting your dog, call animal control, they'd arrest you.
Well,
seriously.
bring it on. What?
No, I'm just saying.
No way.
I'm saying that.
There is no way.
Wait, Gary, you can get arrested for hitting your dog with a newspaper?
Well, I don't know about a newspaper. You could get, I could say he's been beating his dog.
First of all, wait, I've never used a newspaper. That does seem a little odd. I use my hand.
What's been a newspaper is softer than a hand. Why is a newspaper odd? That's your personal opinion.
Yeah, no, that's right.
So could you call the cops if I got in a fight with my brother? Like if we got in a fist fight with my brother, would that be?
No, because your brother can defend himself.
Right.
Huh? So can a dog. A dog could bite.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
So
no.
You don't find what you do to be cruel. You just find
Not at all.
It's the way that you need to discipline
the dog stops doing what she was doing. She turns at me, looks, and then that's it. It's over, and she's learned. Now she does not go up on the table and eat the food. So thank you.
Can I say two things? First of all, Scott, that analogy between you eat food and you have a pet, here's the difference. You invite that pet into your house. You choose that dog out of all the dogs in the world, and you say, I'm going to give you a home and care for you and feed you. Now you have a responsibility. It's like having a child. You can't say, oh, I eat meat so I can treat my dog however I want to.
That's not what he's saying, but isn't it a little hypocritical for you?
No, it's sort of exactly
you
what
guys
he's
that
saying.
eat meat? Yeah, isn't it still two wrongs?
No.
So it's wrong for him to spank his dog, but it's not wrong for you to eat an animal of equal intelligence?
First of all,
we didn't invite that animal into our home to be a pet.
I didn't point to a cow and say, hey, I'm going to take care of you for the rest of your life and protect you.
So it's
why?
just your animal.
Yeah, that's right. You're responsible for your animal.
So it's not all animals, it's just your personal animal.
But
you don't care what
also,
happens to other people's dogs, just your
Scott
dog.
enjoyed going out hitting other dogs. Would you have a problem with it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
Why?
You didn't invite that dog in
he
home?
didn't give the dog a miss.
Benji and Will, if you're going to equate eating meat that was killed at a
for my
butcher
blog? I wrote that 2 months ago.
to hitting a dog. I mean, you guys are really stretching to make a point. If you can't see the difference between we lock people up in jail, should we lock everybody up in jail? I mean, it's just ridiculous.
Well, they do a crime. That's why we do it after they do a crime.
Scott did a crime. He jumped on the table.
The other thing we learned.
But that's the point.
The other thing we learned from Scott is that
confused by this.
Hold on.
The other thing we learned from Scott is really how stupid he is. Because look at the rigid thinking. I found a way that works, and I don't care what new information is brought to light, what experts chime in on it, what works for other people or not. I found the way that works, and regardless of any new information, I am just going to go stick with what I know, despite anything else. And that, to me, is such a sad way to live your life.
Why? Listen, asshole. Why would I waste my time doing a whole new way to do something and go, no, like Howard said? What if it doesn't work and I've just wasted my time? I have a process that works.
Having said that, why would you pick up a cell phone? The old rotary phone still works.
Why
would you move ahead? Why would you go through progress?
Why do you beat your dog with the old-fashioned phone, not a cell phone?
Wait, let him answer the question.
That's called progress.
Growing, learning.
No. But there was no problem with the old way. The old way with a rotary phone was a pain in the ass. Doing that thing with your finger, it would hurt the whole time.
Jason, there are studies that prove that obesity will kill you at this point. Then why don't you change your lifestyle?
I should, but at least I'm only affecting me. I'm not shoving food down somebody else's face.
Well, I'm only affecting my dog.
What do you mean? You're affecting our healthcare costs. You're affecting my room, my comfortability comfortability on a plane.
I don't sit next to you.
Yeah,
on
but you can go
planes.
down there. Listen, you
We
can
have
go
to
down
look at you.
I don't know where this is going.
I know it's gone to a
Hey,
weird
listen,
place.
Will, you have
got it.
cancer. Why don't you stop drinking and fucking doing drugs and shit?
John Hine is now going.
do.
Hold on, guys.
I don't.
John Hine is now
Yeah,
going to
right.
get the fishing pole and reel it in.
I'm going to try. So, Scott, your philosophy in general, and tell me if you think I'm wrong, is basically if it ain't broke, don't fix it. This works for me, and there may be other ways to do it, but my way works, and I'm going to stick to it.
It's quite offensive that everyone else has these opinions that I'm somehow. It makes me want to beat her more.
Really? Would you not have opinions if somebody was beating their kid?
I got a question. Why do I need the video caddy? My swing works fine, and it's been working fine for years.
Fair
Why do I
point.
need that?
That's a
Because
fair
I
question.
can prove to you the video caddy makes it easy to record your
No,
swing.
it's what you said.
And through video analysis, your swing is going to be a lot better.
That's
There's
not
a lot
true.
of
That's-
pros
that's-
use video analysis.
I don't believe you, and I think
A
what
lot
you're
of
saying
pros?
is stupid.
I thought you said you don't listen to pros.
And look at how bad. What?
You just said you wouldn't listen to an expert's
Exactly.
advice on how to.
That's
on how
exactly
to train
right.
a dog.
No, if
Yes, you did.
if there's proven success, I see these guys on
But there
television.
is proven success. You can get a
There
dog
is
to
not.
you
I have proven success.
You can get a
That's the
dog to
difference.
obey without hitting him,
Listen,
without punching him in the
if
snout.
I was a pro on my own and never used video analysis, then this argument would hold up. But that's not true, right? I'm not a pro. Thank you.
Can you really trust the confession your dog is giving if you're torturing him?
I had a dog. Wait, here, let me tell you one more. A neighbor of mine just told me a new trick for if your dog keeps jumping up on you, which our dog does.
Shoot him
so
with
what
a
you
BB
said,
gun.
Grab the paws and then you sort of knee him.
Oh
right in the chest.
Knee him in the chest?
And it only takes once, and they'll never do it again. So I'm tempted to try that.
Wait. Explain that one more time because everyone was talking over
It's
you.
first of all, a lab's a big dog. So when they jump up on you, you grab their paws and then take your knee and just you knee them in the chest right there.
Right, you get them in the Adam's apple till the wind is knocked out of them, and then when they pass out.
And apparently, they'll never do it again.
Are you guys
vile human
arguing,
being.
Scott, about effectiveness or like cruelness? Right?
Both. It's both. But it's both.
Hey, by the way, Jason, isn't your cat declawed?
No, not at all. Full claws. Come over and look at them tomorrow.
Listen, Benji, if every day when you interrupt, hold on,
Just terrified to come off
I
that
want to say
pedestal.
something.
That's all.
If every day if I felt you interrupted the show, if every day you did that,
Tasered me?
no, I punched you in the head as hard as I could.
Right.
That would be effective, but it's
Right.
not necessarily the right way to do it.
I agree.
but
I'm saying, but you guys seem to be saying to Scott that this is more effective.
The problem with your analogy
No, we're
is
saying it's as effective and more humane.
you could use words. He's a person. That's the difference.
Do you talk to your dog? Do you ever use words with him? Do you say no?
Yeah, but I don't
yes?
expect them. Yeah, no and yes, maybe.
Calm.
And they eventually learn those words. But I don't
Stop.
expect if I have a full sentence communication with them that she's going to turn around and answer me.
I have this problem
What
with
if
the
you
dog,
write it
by
down?
the way.
What's that?
If I could say that it's a big problem that we've been working with the trainer with about Teddy, and he's a much smaller dog than Scott's dog. But Teddy the dog jumps up when you walk in. And what Janice and I have been working on is, and it's effective, but yes, it takes a couple more days than kneeing the dog in the stomach.
See?
But when you walk in and the dog jumps on you, you just ignore it. You don't give it any sort of attention whatsoever. You just walk away and ignore it. And I'll tell you what, after 3 days of doing that, it's like a whole new dog. It's like a whole new dog. And let me tell you something. I haven't had to knee it in the stomach, pull its tail, smack it on the head. I had to put up with 2 extra days of the dog jumping on.
Jason, what do you do when it won't put on its little Derek Jeter jersey?
He never had to. Let me tell you something about the Derek Jeter jersey. He pulls that jersey out of his little toy box and brings it over to me.
Did you tell Derek Jeter the other day about the jersey?
If I only had the time.
I think Jason's dog's more tortured than Scott's.
On Thursday's wrap-up show, we had superfan Jillian Barbary Reynolds, and lots of stuff came up, but we had 2 surprise visitors. for
Well,
you.
Sal and Richard, 2 of my absolute favorites, dropped by because everybody's been hounding them lately, like, why are you guys in your cubby hole? What's going on? So they sort of come out of their hibernation to talk about what's going down and what's really pissing them off.
They don't freak you out at all.
Oh my God, no. I love them. When I hear the phone ring, when I'm listening in my car and I hear ring, I go, this is a phony phone call. Who's it going to be?
Jillian on the wrap-up show. Here we go.
I want to bring something up because Jillian said, "Where's Sal?" And I said this to Jillian. I said, it's really weird. Sal's like hardly visible anymore around the office. Hardly comes on the air anymore. He's like, I don't know whether you're being introspective or whether you've been given the edict to not come on the air, but you've sort of disappeared in the office.
No, I mean, I've just been working in the back.
I know, but your work is great. I'm not talking about your work. I'm talking about the rest of Sal is missing.
Those guys hide themselves now. They close the door.
But they're doing such good work in
But
there.
it's clear that you guys have some sort of a beef something's going on.
Okay, I personally don't have a beef, and I don't think Richard does as well. But the thing is that, Howard right now, it's the show lately seems so congested, and it seems like Howard's head is all over the place. And, there's a certain rhythm to the show. And I feel like I don't want to be that guy, that's going to come in and cause the explosion. You know what I mean? I don't want to be the guy that pulls the last card where the house of cards falls in.
Totally understand, but how did you come to that revelation after 3.5 years?
It took because I'm an idiot. It took me 3.5 years to get it through my thick brain. A normal person probably would have gotten it in 3.5 minutes. So I kind of, I'm very particular about my spots, and unless I'm really passionate about something, I decide to stay away.
But I don't even hear it like you and Richard used to roughhouse in the halls, and I have to yell at you.
Yeah.
Like, you guys don't come out of your hovel.
No, we don't. We found a new Tradio database, so we've been calling them like from 6 a.m. literally to about 1 o'clock. And we've been doing a lot of that, a lot of editing. We just recently went on the street for the homeless games and stuff. Right. We've been cutting that up. So we've been doing a lot of work in the back. So, Howard said a billion times, get in the back, get in that cubbyhole, go back and do your prank calls, get the hell out of my studio. So we're kind of getting it now. And we're not hiding, but we're focusing more on the back. As far as Will and stuff and being in the pit, that's a different story. Will spoke about it last week that Richard really doesn't want to bother those guys as well, and that's Richard's thing. He could speak.
Well,
about
where are
it.
you? I don't see you in there that much.
No, I was in there today. I put up the porn clips today, the new porn clips that Howard spoke about. I put up a real bad Michael Jackson joke that Steve talked me out of when he was talking about Michael Jackson. I put up a couple of jokes, so I'm still in there.
All right.
I love that you're doing the Tradio stuff. It gets better and better and better.
And even with Richard, if Richard puts up media, I'll go in as a courtesy to Will. To let him know that this.
What do you mean by that?
Well, let's say Howard's in the middle of a conversation and he's talking about an old lady. Like, we'll put up a Blue Iris song. Like, here's a song that she sang.
So you do that now. Richard doesn't do that.
Richard does that. But if Richard comes up with the idea at the moment, like, hey, I'm going to put up this Blue Iris song, I'll go in and tell Will.
You're Richard's spokesperson.
In other words,
in the pit.
Right? Richard won't go to the pit anymore. Is what you're saying?
Yeah, he doesn't want to bother them. But
did anybody notice that
He'll still put up the media with me.
Contributes.
He's still contributing.
He contributes, but he doesn't want to deal with the likes of Will.
He's not crazy about the pit, lately.
Did anybody notice he shaved his head, Richard?
I did. I said when I brought him in, he looks like Lex Luthor.
Oh, Richard, you're more than welcome to come down.
He's working hard, and he has, according to him, he has no beef with anybody, but he prefers to stay in the back and not ruffle anybody's feathers. That's
how did he come to that revelation after 3.5 years?
I don't know. I think
so. He's been here for 3.5 years, being Richard. And 3 weeks ago or 4 weeks ago, he decided that he's going to stay in the back.
Well, he works really hard, and I know
we know you work hard.
Will rubbed him, I guess, the wrong way. It was like one too many times where Will said, "Get the fuck out of here, leave me alone."
Well, Richard's going to come down and speak his mind. We were talking before about how everyone really hasn't seen you a lot lately around. And Sal said you guys are just busy in the back cranking away on different stuff.
Yeah, well, the thing is, we've kind of found out that just keeping to ourselves and doing our work and stuff is kind of works better for us. It's
but I understand that, but something must have changed along the way. Because the other
I did get into it with Will a while back, but we were just talking. No, everything's cool. It takes me a while to get over when I get in an argument with somebody. He gets over stuff really quick, and I'm finally over it. Everything's cool, but sometimes me and Sal feel like we're kind of bothering people, and we don't want to get in the way. And like Howard always says, less is more. We want to stay back there, do our work. We don't want to, bother anybody. We don't want to get yelled at or get ragged on, and we just kind of do our thing.
Can I ask these guys a question? And probably is more towards you, but as a super fan of the show, it feels like sometimes that Sal and Richard, you guys are damned if you do, damned if you don't. So they're back there doing their thing. Then they come out and it's like, oh, fucking go back in your hole, and you're out here too much. You want too much attention. You just fucking try to be funny. And then they go and they're doing their thing. They're like, where are you guys? What's wrong with you? You're not. It's like.
Well, yeah. I mean, part of the beauty of, I would say, less of Richard and more of Sal is that there is a middle ground, and Sal doesn't know where it is. Sal doesn't know where the line is, which
at Howard's wedding.
Well, just in general, but Sal.
I got your ticket, by the way. Thank you.
My nickname. I tell Sal this. I call him Sal No Governale. He has no governor on him.
Great.
And so but that's the beauty of Sal, that he doesn't know when enough is enough.
Right.
So Richard, Sal's not your spokesperson in the back. He was saying you go and put something up, and he tells Will that you want to instead of you doing that.
For a while, it was like that. Yeah. After me and Will got into it, it was like I did. Because we got into it over, show stuff. Like I was calling in with drops while Sal was calling in with drops, and I guess it kind of confused Will, and he got angry about it. So I felt weird going in and putting stuff up. So I would just tell Sal, and Sal would go do it for a while.
Yeah, we went through that. I think we have a pretty good system now. But what would happen is when we got here, they'd want to play stuff for me, and their stuff isn't 20 seconds long. And I would say, come back in a little while, and then they felt like I would forget that they were there, and they felt like they were getting blown off. And now what they do is they IM me when they have something, and then I listen to it, and then sometimes you'll IM me, did you get to that yet? Yes, I did. I gave it to Howard. But it is hard when the show's on live, and you're standing right over me, because I always feel like I have to listen. Shuli comes in every day to ask me whatever the question of the day is, and I'll say, give me 2 seconds, I got to hear how this plays out. And he's fine. He doesn't get insulted by it. But I felt like sometimes you guys did, and now I think we have the system down fine.
Mm-hmm.